has quick access to the email, and he was able to send quickly some evidence and proof. Now that actually might actually knock him down a few pegs.
Why? I mean, why is that?
Because usually stoners we're a little slow, a little behind on everything. This guy was quick, so maybe he's actually going to be a great correspondent. He's a stoner and he's on his shit.
He cares that much about being correspondent that he said, "I need to fulfill my duties," and he knew what he needed to do.
I kind of agree with what you're stating, though. The fact that he may not actually be the smoker we think he is. That may be somebody else's jar. He was very active.
We can't do that because we didn't say you don't have to prove that you're smoking it yourself. I wouldn't want anybody to incriminate themselves. Who am I to do that? But no, I think Phil, I am after that.
Fine. And photo. Let me see that photo again.
I think that counts.
Let me see that photo again.
Okay, there it is. I can zoom in. I mean, it looks like some decent nugs too. Got some color in there and stuff like that. So,
that's a Firelands jar.
Okay. Oh, that's
like
that's
that
one
jar.
of the Is that Firelands? How are you able to tell?
Oh, those jars are totally recognized.
Very specific.
Very
specific. You can tell he's got either a cat or a dog or something too. Some hairs there. So,
see dog hairs.
I'm going to go ahead and make a ruling. Phil, I am officially our Buffalo correspondent. We will add you to the map. Thank you. We appreciate it. I did see another email pop in real quick. It's from Randy. He said, I'd like another Dumb Show logo, black with long sleeves and a crew neck sweatshirt as well. Jeez, wow. Okay, well, that's
a lot. That's black with long sleeves?
Midsummer, he's already thinking ahead for the winter. I like Randy. That's a smart guy. Okay, good for him. Okay. So we're off to a good start. Now, I did mention the Bills Mafia and the tailgating and the football and all that shit. That's where tailgating happens at football games. Yesterday, I brought up something that I forgot. I got squirrel moment. That should be a fucking shirt. Hashtag squirrel. Hashtag squirrel moment or something.
You might have kind of those.
I'm always off track.
Previously on another Dumb Show.
So yes, you guys, I had mentioned a while back while I was on Rover's Morning Glory. I think it was last summer, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I was at one of my son's baseball games, and I got a phone call from my sister, and my dad had been on a trip across the country on his motorcycle, riding from in Ohio to, I can't remember where he was going, somewhere in North Dakota or something like that, by Yellowstone or something. He loves riding up there in Wyoming, Montana, I think is where it was. So he's riding, goes to change lanes. He looks back over to his right to make sure it's clear. When he looks back in front of him, all the traffic in front of him stops. There's an accident that he couldn't see up ahead of him. And he changed lanes, and there were just wham! He hit the back of a pickup truck going 65 miles an hour on his motorcycle.
I thought it was a tractor trailer. It was a pickup truck?
It was a pickup truck.
Okay.
I mixed that up at first because my sister, I think that's what she told me.
When I first heard, I thought it was a semi, like the back of that shit.
No, it was thank God it was not a semi. He'd be dead if it was a semi. He hit a pickup truck, and because he knows how to ride his bike, we went to turn, he just locked it up just enough to where I guess he was able to try to brace himself on his things when he hit it. Mm-hmm. So he hit the back of the pickup, flew like over the truck, and then went 20 feet past into the berm on the other side. It's really weird where he ended up. I don't even know how.
So how awesome would it be if he just went into the bed of the pickup truck? Oh,
well,
I'm sorry.
Well, no, that's like out of a movie, right?
You just flop into it, right into the truck.
So he said when he hit, it was like he described it as the loudest noise you'd ever heard. It was just that was the thing that stands out to him when he tells the story. It's so loud. It was just so loud.
Yeah.
So he hit that, and then thinking, oh shit, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
So he woke up on the pavement. Just boiling because it was hot blacktop with blood all over the place because he was bleeding.
Does he know how long he was on the pavement?
Not too long, I don't think, because there was another accident literally 5 cars up. Damn. They just literally came back to him. The cops were there by the time, so by the time it happened, he was on the ground out, and then however long it took for them to get up to him, not too long, I don't think. So he ended up on the blacktop. Long story short, broken pelvis, broken wrists. That's I think not it, but like broke his pelvis in 2 spots, piece of his vertebrae, but no like major internal injuries, kind of like Darla when she got hit by the car. All kind of superficial.
Damn, everybody just getting hit by cars.
stuff.
God, I gotta leave. I don't want everybody just get hit by cars around you.
Yeah, that's 2. We're near the 3rd. Yikes. So now he went through rehab. He got back home, and now he literally was just in the hospital on Memorial Day weekend again because this guy, he kills me. My mom just got a big, huge promotion where she works. My mom, my dad, and my stepmom. I just call her my mom. So my mom got this big-ass promotion to work. So my dad doesn't have to work.
Oh, nice. Wow. Like that.
Now he does, though. He does it anyway, and he works at like a dry cleaner. And his big job that he has at the dry cleaner, in addition to paying for the stuff and taking the money and handing them their clothes, is he has to put those little foam things on the hangers. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, to prevent the little line, right? No. It prevents the line when it hangs on.
Oh, is that why that's on there?
Yeah.
I thought it was to not, like, if the clothes are a little wet, it doesn't get, like, rust from the thing. I thought that's why that was there. But that actually...
It's the imprint, yeah.
That makes a lot more sense now. So, thanks, Larry. I'm glad you got you around here. Fix the dipshit. So he is doing that, and in doing that, he's doing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these during the day.
That's not machined by now?
You'd think.
Damn.
You'd think you just buy those pre-done, but apparently it must cost more, so you just do it yourself.
Or stop buying wire hangers. Who the fuck still has wire hangers?
Dry cleaners.
Why?
Well, what are you going to put them in those big clunky plastic ones and run them through the heat thing?
I'm pretty sure there's a material that can, like, go through that by now. That doesn't have to be wire. Anyway, I'm sorry. Get back.
Either way,
what's he do?
He's getting pain in his wrists because he broke his wrists, and he's doing this stupid, tedious hand work. So what he's been doing is the doctor said when your wrists hurt, just take 2 ibuprofen every morning.
That don't sound like...
He doesn't. So he wakes up and he doesn't eat breakfast and then just pops 2 ibuprofen.
Wow.
So he gave himself... so he ended up in the hospital on Memorial Day weekend because he was experiencing blurry vision and he was starting to pass out. And they found blood in his stool. So they do a CAT scan and the thing that down your throat, and they find out that he's got ulcers.
Ulcer. Yep. That's
from
what I was
the
gonna say.
ibuprofen.
I was going to say ulcer. That's what happens when you don't eat.
But so he's bleeding that much, though.
Eats the lining of your stomach.
But how big are these ulcers that you're bleeding that much that you're blurry vision and you're anemic and you're passing out and you have low blood pressure? I mean, Jesus. So apparently they just staple them shut while you're in there. And then from there, they let him out, and now he's out, and he's right back to working at the dry cleaners after he told me he was going to quit. So I don't know what to do about him. He's driving me crazy with that. I keep telling him that he's supposed to quit that, but that's the update to him. He's a stubborn old guy that won't change his ways and ends up putting himself in the hospital because he's doing a job that he no longer needs to do.
I bring him a bowl of oatmeal every morning, so he can take his ibuprofen.
Well, it's nice. He's so nice. He when I was telling him everything about you and I and working here, he has he got a settlement after his motorcycle because he's for the insurance covering the wreck. He did not get a new bike, and instead he wants to help us out somehow. So he said he wants to put in on another dump show to help us be successful, my man. So that's the update on the old man. Hopefully he'll be getting better soon. That's maybe we'll do a little. Oh, maybe you hit that sound.
No,
I'll do this.
You need to do a tab sound. That's like a like that.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Send
at
me
all.
all your sound
Well, let's do it for
suggestions.
today. We'll do for today.
Hold
Ready?
on. Wait. I don't have it.
3, 2, 1. Second hour, always happy hour here on Another Dumb Show. Not bad. It wasn't bad. It was all right. Cheers to everybody here. Cheers to you guys. Cheers all around. Cheers around. Cheers to you at home. Thank you for watching. We appreciate it. If you are participating in happy hour, do it responsibly. Don't be a dumbass and drive or any of that dumb shit. So I did mention before the break, and I got a question here. Mustard Tiger.
What a name.
I'm not really sure what I did, but he claims I'm very selfish. He's done listening. Because dumb is so selfish. I'm paraphrasing because I can't find exactly what he said. But I don't understand what if anything after that last phone call from Diz, I'm obviously not selfish. I'll show off my girlfriend's hoots. I'll show you my girl's boobs. That's not a selfish person. I share the wealth.
No, you
I
won't.
spread the wealth.
No, you don't do that anymore.
It was the lower third too. You want that cleavage? There you
Whoops. I gotta make it not show.
I got yelled at during the break, man. She was like, "Yeah, you didn't really do it, did you?" And I'm like, just so you know, every guy, when they first meet a chick and you don't really think it's gonna work out because you're just kind of hooking up. You show the boobs to your guy friends. You just do it, and then
that's terrible.
Previously on Another Dumb Show.
A long email from Ziggy.
I saw this one and I got bored.
I got to be honest with you. Yeah, basically, long story short, Ziggy's saying, "I'm dumb from the old show on this show." Well, dumb from the old show is the same person. So I don't know how to change that. He's saying that basically like I get treated like crap on my own show because of what happened with B1 and stuff the other day. And he really dislikes B1. Really doesn't like her. Now, I don't mean this to pick on Izzy. I like Izzy or Ziggy, excuse me. I feel. Did you you met Ziggy, right, Lou? Obviously,
yes.
Yeah, Larry bailed. He met, so he wasn't at the.
Well, I met him. Wait a second now.
Ziggy was at the meetup.
That is correct.
And I felt like I just got this kind of anti-woman vibe from him, almost an incelish vibe. Am I wrong? Did you feel that at all?
I don't know. I don't think he came off maybe like that.
And I don't mean
maybe
that.
You were
like,
just.
If I'm wrong, I'm so sorry, dude. I really apologize. I really am sorry. I'm not trying to slam the dude.
Right.
But I just got this weird vibe, and then I got this email, and I went, oof. I felt like this guy doesn't like women. Because he really went hard on B1. You agreed? Did you read the email? It's real long, and I don't want to read it verbatim. I mean, literally, it's a page. It's a page long. I don't want to read the whole email.
No, you should get some excerpts.
So, he says take a step back. Don't stress about how people see you. I don't. I don't. That's the complete opposite of what he was saying at the beginning, though. It's very weird. He wants me to not care or to care about how other people see me. Like I need to hold myself up here. But then he says down here, don't stress about it.
Yeah, the one thing I got from it
contradiction
was that don't worry about how people see you, but I want you to know people see you this way. So the way they see you is like you're from the old show, but you're new. So don't be like the old show, but hey, be you. And don't care what they think, but they're gonna think it if they're not you or you being you. Right?
I don't know what you just said right there. That sounded like a dumb story, is what it sounded like. But he does have one good idea.
I just want to help you.
He says, hello. Welcome to Another Dumb Show. What's happening? It is issue number, I don't know, 31?
Nope.
What?
30.
30. Damn. Close. That was close. Thank you for joining us here today on YouTube. If you're listening on the podcast, appreciate you listening there as well. I think I saw somebody said Brap was first in chat, one of the League of Dummies there. Am I correct about that?
Yes, indeed.
Good job, Brap. I know he was on vacation and going through all kinds of drama on his vacation with life flights and stuff because he was trying to do a check-in with us, but his phone wasn't working right. And I'm trying to drag windows and they're fighting with me. So bear with me if I seem a little distracted for a sec because I used to be able to do this and now I can't do it again.
Drag them.
There we go.
Drag
Hi.
on.
Welcome. Fuck it at this point. Well, there we go. I broke my own rule right off the bat. So we are, Dan, turn that light up one click for me, but we're officially too controversial for YouTube. I don't know what we're going to have to do. Maybe we have to switch everything over to anotherdumbshow.com at some point and switch it. But yesterday's video was also deemed too controversial for YouTube based on their rules. I'm not really sure what we did wrong yesterday. I did say fat F a lot of times, referring to our large-sized, plus 3X listeners in there.
Oops.
And I do, we're not allowed to, I don't know if we're allowed to say it anymore. Because now we've had 2 videos now that YouTube has said, hey, guess what? Oh, Larry's here, by the way. What's up, Larry?
What's happening?
Allie's here. How are you, Allie?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, that looks good. I like that. We changed the camera around. I like that. Nice. Awesome.
Yeah,
that looks
it's
really
pretty
good. Luce and Dan are hanging out on the couch.
Yo, what up, guys?
Making out over there together. I
changed
like
that
that.
too.
Little, nice. The F futon or whatever we'll call that. At this point, we can't do that. But
The F time.
you guys do what you got to do over there. But no, welcome to all of you.
FU time?
FU times, not bad. I like that. That's not bad. You can always call into the show, 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. I pay for these damn phones, so I'll answer them if you call. I might put you on hold, but I will answer it. There is some good news. We did receive some stuff today. Shout out to Blue Wolverine, by the way. I think you're right. Superfan donation in there. I believe he is right. I think somebody might be doing their little clickety-clackety on us in there. Could be what it is. So, but actually it might not be that. YouTube has like some sort of automated algorithm that figures out how you're too controversial for advertisers or deemed unsuitable. It's not too controversial. You're just deemed unsuitable. So I'm unsuitable for the radio, apparently, and now I'm unsuitable for YouTube as well.
You don't
I can't imagine why.
Yeah, I don't know what it was yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. It was the
pink sauce.
The pink sauce, you think? Pink sauce, because
pink sauce on chicken. Nobody likes.
Now, I thought I was outing the pink sauce lady. That she's trying to scam people selling Pepto
Snake oil, right?
But I think they're saying no, you can't encourage people to drink or eat pink sauce on your chicken. I was certainly not encouraging anyone to do that. I was telling everyone that I'm not going to get tricked by that lady. I was doing a public service announcement, if nothing else.
Did we abuse pharmaceuticals yesterday?
I don't know. Is eating Pepto-Bismol pharmaceutical abuse? I don't know.
OTC,
probably not recommended. I probably should have said, don't try this at home, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that would have been a good thing to do, but
that might be a good
we were saying, this is delicious. You should try it. So maybe that's what got us in trouble. I'm not really sure, but
I certainly did not.
I'm not. What, you didn't like? That's true.
I
You did
certainly
throw
didn't
up.
say anything nice about it. So.
I went back and watched that, and man, there were a couple things going on yesterday's show. You were cracking me up yesterday. I went back and watched last night to try to find out why it wasn't what was deemed unsuitable. And Allie eating the chicken with the pink sauce was hilarious. Watching her try to get that down and not be able to get it, and just
so good.
Just the gags were a good gag. Always makes me laugh really
you guys
hard.
should probably take a COVID test like this week because you made it sound so good. It was so bad.
What do you mean take a COVID test?
You couldn't taste how bad that was yesterday.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
It was raunchy. Like it was texturally unappealing.
I liked
and
it.
it just coated my mouth for so long.
But I'm not recommending anybody do it. Obviously. It was
I think it gave
be
a good
fun
flavor.
thing.
I like the flavor. I understand
You're
what
not
people are saying
helping.
it was chalky, but
You're not helping. You're going to get us
every time I kind of think about it, like my orifices are like kind of wetting themselves. Like I'm.
Anderson Smoke Show says excessive
Making me
excessive swearing or sexual content will get you in trouble with YT. Now, I don't think we did any sexual content unless they thought B1 Mounting Dan yesterday was.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, some people liked it. A lot of people were into it. So I know that could have been
I
Dean.
had a
Dan was
front row
like,
show.
yeah, no, there was so I know it could have been that. Swearing could have been that. A lot of fat Fs left yesterday. I was having fun with the big guys with the Another Dumb Show t-shirts because they're only go up to 3X on our website on anotherdumbshow.com. By the way, if you haven't gotten a t-shirt, please go get one. And thank you if you have. My gosh, it's incredible. I wake up in the morning and people are ordering shirts overnight. It's a really cool thing. So I appreciate everybody doing that. But the big guys, if you're a fat F, since I can't say it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we got to switch the subscription service or something. I don't know. I can't. Is it just the word fat that's bad? Should I not even use that word?
It's not a work. It's not a woke word.
You're right. It's not. Lou's. You're onto something, Lou. It's not a woke word. Do we have two?
So what's the word? I mean, what do you say then? Because I can change the sizing on the website instead of saying 3XL. I can just say FF. Or like
for the special orders.
Well,
no, the reason we were
You're gonna get a lot of emails like, I have a lot of questions about your FF size.
Oh, I have a couple because I have a couple people that did send in orders for bigger sizes,
some FFs.
Some FFs, some true G's. I got David. I got a few of them in there. So I got here. We'll get those out to you guys. But I don't know what word we can use anymore. Big dudes, just big dudes. But is big
big fans.
Just healthy. Start
Healthy
using
dummies.
that. My
Healthy
dad
dummies.
used to, when he would talk about ladies who were healthy, he would say, they're healthy. See how healthy she is? That's a healthy one right there. Or she's got arthritis like this.
Yeah, you can say full.
Full, I guess.
Whatever happened to big bone?
Voluptuous. Voluptuous is
Maybe we
to
should
me,
just
that's
stick to not commenting on people's bodies. Like that might keep us out of the
come on,
doghouse.
Ellie.
Husky's a good word.
What fun
But
is that?
this is it's not a comment on it. We're talking actual sizing. Husky. I see Megan. Yeah, you guys say husky, squishy, grumpy.
A lot of great help in the chat.
I don't want to add them in there. JLR Sold on. He says Dumb is going to lose 70% of his viewers insulting their size. I'm not insulting anyone's size. I'm admitting I used to be one. I have a pass because I was one. I'm still. I ain't exactly thin here either, so I'm allowed to talk about people's
Like there's
size.
emails that actually say I need a fat fuck size. Like,
well, I know that. I know that that's what they're asking for. I just don't know if we're allowed to say it anymore.
whoops.
Speaking of the pink sauce, Rachel sent an email and said, Dumb, I love hearing you eat. It's very gross, but I've been listening to you eat for so many years now that it's like a comfort thing. It's nostalgia or whatever. I don't know. I didn't realize I felt this way until you were eating the Pepto chicken. Pink bismuth rules, by the way, with a little turd sign. And I did.
We gotta stop talking about it.
I did have black stool. That is a side effect of Pepto.
Oh, that's a good
So
one.
I had enough on that chicken to
You had
get
a
the.
lot.
Nice.
I did.
You got the whole treatment. You went through the whole pig sauce treatment.
Oh, hey, that's what it's for. Yeah. Gummy dummies, not bad. I like that. Mikey said, watch the language and sex talk in first 15 minutes. Okay, so in the first, that is something I agree. We did talk about in the recap thing. So that gets blown because in the recaps, if we come back, because we don't start right on time because SST. So while we're dealing with the SST, there's a clip showing from the show. So what are we gonna have to bleep all those clips then now?
I actually just thought about something too. Now that he said that about the language and sex talk in the first 15 minutes, I don't think it's actually even what we're talking about in the first 15 minutes. I think YouTube is actually realizing that the first 15 or 20 minutes of when we start is actually a replay, so that's why they're limiting to.
Maybe it is. I don't know. Because we did. We did go extra long yesterday beforehand. We'll have to look at the timing on Thursday. Okay, now if that's good, that's great. I would love
that. Somewhere.
I would love if that's the problem because that means we can do whatever we want. Because I spent the whole morning going, well, what the fuck? I want to do stuff, and if YouTube's not going to let me do stuff, what are we going to do?
The couple of videos in question, I actually do remember we did start with a 20-minute countdown.
That last Thursday one that was
it was the Monday. I don't know about
yesterday.
Was
Thursday.
Yesterday and Thursday. Yeah, those are the days then.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I hope we'll have to go look and see if that's the case. Somebody look at that. Tell us how long the recap was, or not recap,
at the beginning of Thursday, right?
The SST cap. from last week. But
And
anyway,
I still have my boob cam set up, and Allie's sitting there now. It's really
You're
just
gonna
like,
subject me to this? Okay.
don't do that. Allie's pretty
All
woke.
right.
She's
Showed
going to
up in
get
my
us
preview.
canceled by somebody on our own show, Larry. Be careful.
I hope I'm honestly.
B1 likes to show off her stuff. I don't know if Allie's that same kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? B1
My mom's
shows
the type of lady to wear a lot of V-necks. I kind of stray away from them. I don't have anything to show off, so maybe I'm trying to save your like white balance from having to reset.
Does that now? I've heard you say that a couple times now. That you don't have a lot to show there. Does that
No.
bother you?
No,
you not
not
give a
really. I
shit?
just think it's kind of funny to
Well,
talk about it.
I'm just looking at the alien eye, so I thought that was.
I think it's actually a praying
funny.
mantis.
It's like just alien.
What an
eyes.
excuse to try to show.
just
This guy.
good sleep.
Oh boy, I did get my first set of boobs in a DM. So
Okay,
you know, I we have made it, guys. So I'm happy
Congratulations.
about that. Yep. So thanks.
Man, we
for
all
that.
see the
Thank you.
emails,
Thank you.
but come on, he DM.
It wasn't for you. It was in a DM. Sorry.
You can share that.
Larry, you went off. You gave me a hard time about going off on people in the chat. Yesterday, one of our heavy chatter, Valcor, by the way. Larry apparently hasn't been seeing Valcor's constant chat messages.
Oh, this was an email, right?
Yeah, Valcor's. Oh, yeah. Shoot. Forgot. Yeah, I got an email here from Valcor. I ran out front. I got soaked. It's pouring here, guys. I got
Wet mail.
It's
so-
raining
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah, I had to change clothes. I ran out to dig out all these emails from the mailbox, and it's freezing and cold out there. I did that for you guys. So, you guys owe me big today. My hair got messed up. I had to redo the whole thing all over again. So this is from Valcor. She says, "Hey, guys. Sorry, Larry.
Sorry.
I didn't think my comment would make anyone angry, and that truly was not my intention. It's just a typical Ohio thing where you generally simply cannot say goodbye and leave. It always takes several byes and slowly backing away before you leave someone's house, get off the phone, etc. So when it happened on the show today, I just thought it was genuinely funny and reminded me of those moments. I have watched all the shows from the very first time and I do comment. I guess they just don't get really noticed. So I promise I wasn't just jumping in randomly to talk shit. Anyway, love you guys. I love the show. And again, just wanted to sincerely apologize. And I would like to make an official Another Dumb Show statement. Anybody who wishes to offer a contribution at no time should ever feel the need to apologize for offering that contribution, period. Seriously. If you want to contribute, say whatever you want. You owe no apologies for doing so. Just that simple. Seriously. I
wasn't angry
I'm
about it, but
super happy that you are here contributing. It's quite the contrary. So don't ever feel sorry for saying anything, and you say whatever you want. So Larry actually owes you the apology.
yes, I am sorry
For yelling
I'm
at
sorry.
you.
I heard that a lot this weekend, the way they say it. So I am sorry.
Sorry,
It's not-
I know.
it's
I
now-
sometimes slip into my Marty
Sorry.
McFly sorry. I don't know why. I watched a lot of Family Ties, a lot of Back to the Future, so I say sorry sometimes.
But I pulled a dumb. I didn't realize it was just humor.
yeah,
I read it out of
Yep.
out of the tone. It's not out of context, out of tone. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
No, there's
guess
no
so.
tone in text.
No-
It's really.
No apologies needed. You guys fire away. Let's see. And speaking of the t-shirts I mentioned earlier, Roberta sent an email. She's asking, how are the shirts sized? Are they unisex? Yeah. Unisex, I guess. It's like, well, they're not like as far as size, I guess they're sort of an athletic cut, I guess.
yeah.
I would say they're not
casual tee cut. It's not as loose as the one you're wearing. I don't think.
it's
I don't know what you did.
well,
there.
it's almost if you like my buddy, if you know my buddy in his workshop, my dude, my fartbox buddy that's got I'm allowed to say fartbox. My fartbox buddy,
Oh my gosh.
because it's referring to my
Lay
buddy.
him down the
That's
law.
my buddy. He actually is he's got his t-shirts that he sells, and I believe we are using the exact same t-shirts because that t-shirt fits me perfectly. I love it. I love the way that shirt fits me. So I said, hey, what'd you use over there? So I got the same type of t-shirt. So if you know how those fit, that's how they fit. If you don't know how they fit, I would say, it shows off your muscles. If you got some hoots, it's probably going to show off your hoots.
Yeah, it's the new
nice and
form-fitted ones. Yeah,
super
yeah.
soft. That's one of the reasons I liked it. It's not like old school shirt. It's a newer school shirt. Yeah, I guess isn't a way to say it. But unisex, I guess.
Everyone keeps asking how big they get, but how small do they get?
Small.
Just small.
Small's the smallest, right?
I'm gonna be swimming
Small,
in that,
yeah,
you
I
guys.
don't
I'm gonna
want
have to
youth larges. I want to
take it to the
Yeah.
top. So
Oh,
We didn't do any women's shirts. I thought that would maybe down the road we might get to that or something. But for
Yeah,
now, I
down
thought
the road.
let's stick with what we're doing right now.
ladies, tell your friends about our show so we can get some shirts.
Yeah,
Women come
that's
second.
right. Whoa.
Whoa!
right.
All
Now
right,
we-
no,
now
we're
we
gonna
set
need
it
that
all
shirt
Whoa.
probably before the end of the
Jeez,
night.
that's the second time he's trying to
get
get
a
us.
ladies shirt.
Jeez, we're not even the
Right
first
about
15 minutes,
yesterday.
Larry.
that's
Jeez.
it. That's it.
Getting us
Go
canceled.
back and
You gonna
now,
charge me extra too and call it a pink tax? Thanks, love it.
Oh, that's
another,
a good idea.
Extra absorbent. Thanks.
More threads for the darts.
we're going to charge Larry when he starts saying the stuff that's going to get us canceled. We're going to start and gets the video marked not suitable for Ed. No. I got an email from an angry guy. His name's Jamaican Jr. Says, Dumb, great merch. And I mentioned this email yesterday, but I never read it. And then I got another email from him saying, why do you only read Mikey's and somebody else's emails? And I don't think are Curious George. And I feel like I read a lot of different people's emails. But he was not happy that I didn't. He was unhappy I didn't read his. So I'm reading it. Okay? Jamaican Jr. Hey, Dumb. I'm not going to start by starting to pound on you with insults or not hoping that you get your money from you trying to sell some skins for your merch.
But
I'm not sure what that sentence really meant, but I've been listening since day one and still listening, even from the other show. My only disappointment is that I wanted to support you with purchasing your merch and to do my part. But I am not rolling with any hard dough right now. Single dad of one right now, but raised 3 others. All by myself. I've made a lot of sacrifices. I do not have to tell you the story, just did. I just wish that you had made some
We love
shirts. I just wish that you had made some shirts for the lower tier folks like me that cannot afford the high price. Just wanted you to know that I wish you would bring the price down a little for folks like me to spread the word of the dummies. Jamaican Jr. Now, he must not have listened yesterday because I said he got a second email from him. And I thought we explained why they're not super cheap. It's because we didn't buy them in humongous bulk. And the logos are a little bit more detailed than just your basic, black design or white outline kind of design.
Correct.
So, it costs a little extra to actually make them. So that's kind of the point. So sorry, they're a little too expensive for you. Wrap it up, guys. That's the best advice.
Coming
I
from
know
a dad.
hindsight's. I know.
Coming from a dad.
I know hindsight's 2020 at this point, my friend Jamaican Jr. But
I wonder how he's gonna handle this.
at this point,
That's what you went with.
wrap it up. Wrap it up.
That's great.
Speaking of ADS merch, we do have a battle ensuing. Now I have an email from Andy and I have an email from Derek. And Andy is he works for either some sort of print company or something along those lines. He wants to do another Dumb Show decals, like stickers.
Ah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Right on cue. Blue Wolverine says, wow, that man. Blue Wolverine
He
is
has
in
Actually, when he
tune.
did that, he
He
wouldn't
has
have heard this by now.
Yeah, I know. He's even a little.
Did he put a
We've
microphone
learned the
in the
chat's a
Modelo?
little bit behind. Blue Wolverine just did a super fan right after I said that. It said maybe make ADS stickers people can buy. Man, that's perfect timing. Because Andy and like I said, Derek, they're fighting over who wants to do ADS decals, and they're both offering to just do them for us. Like they're like, hey, just want to help support the show.
Are they gonna design them, or do I need to do that?
They just asked for logo. They just asked for the artwork.
I think you already have 2 logos.
So, well, we do have a couple other people who are interested in potentially partnering with the show, and I know Dylan had from Cerruti had been interested in some sort of promotion at some point in time. So, I wanted to talk to you guys and kind of brainstorm with everybody, and maybe we'll put together something to do with the decals, something fun like that, some sort of One Life to Play thing, or who knows what else.
Yes.
Who
knows?
I have another email here, and I do have a couple things I want to get to later on. The whole show's not because email and tweets today, I promise. If you were listening to yesterday's show, you heard me mention that I have a perforated eardrum, and description of the inside of my ear was that it looked like hamburger meat.
Ew.
So Allie apparently she got Dan they have, for whatever reason, they have an ear camera thing. So we're gonna
Hands
look
on
inside.
stuff, yeah.
We're gonna look inside my ear and see what the hamburger pile of ground meat looks like in there.
Beautiful.
And we'll get to that in a little bit. And I have some questions. Dan and Allie. Dan the sound man's our sound guy. Allie's sitting in the third seat right now. We are. I have some questions. They're engaged.
Yeah.
Now I have some questions that every husband wants to ask their wife. Some stuff I found. So some secret questions that actually were that husbands want to ask of their wives, but are really kind of afraid to ask.
Oh,
and I'll tell you more how we found them too. But I thought it'd be interesting to see before you guys get. Maybe I can drive a nice wedge in between you guys.
Yes, let's air that together.
No, I'm just
bring
kidding.
us all
I
into this
just
marriage.
actually thought it would be interesting pre-marriage to ask those sorts of questions.
Get those things out the way now.
There's some interest, and there's a couple on there that actually been in a long-term relationship. Might as well be married. Larry's been married for a while, so it'll be interesting, I think, to get Larry's take on it and mine right before Larry goes on vacation. That's
Good.
perfect timing on that. Email I got that came in from John. Says, hey, ADS crew. And this is cool now. And lots of emails over the past, over a couple days now saying people have been listening since day one, which is kind of neat. I like that. John says, hey, ADS crew, I've been a day one watcher/listener and usually listen while I'm on my run or working, so I don't have time to be in the chat. But I am loving the show and I look forward to see where the show goes. Anyways, here's my awesome setup I watch when I'm not working or running. And I agree. Look at this setup this guy's got going here. How cool is this?
Did you turn your NDI on?
Oh, did I not? I'm sorry. Let me hit that real quick. I apologize. My bad. Got me?
Yeah, here we go.
All right, cool. So look at this. So this is a kind of the wide shot of his basement. It looks like a setup, but man, what a cool setup to have there.
Basement?
It looks somewhat. I'm assuming it's his man cave, obviously, because this is sweet. So
Looks like a sports bar.
So he's got over here on the. You took the words right out of my mouth. It looks like almost kind of like this could be a little room at a party room at One Life to Play.
Yeah,
with
I might take some of these design ideas.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I like
he's got
this.
a big sweet gaming TV in the middle. You guys able to tell what game that is?
The game he is playing
I can't
is
see.
the Ninja Turtles. The
Oh,
new
that
one.
is Turtles.
That's,
Yeah. Oh.
Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge. Good job. Nerd shit. Good job. He's got a baseball game over. This guy's. I mean, he's covering all the bases here.
Yes.
He's got video gaming in the middle. He's got sports on the left, and he's got just hardcore entertainment on the right with another dumb show
this
popping
is a
up
man
there.
who can't compromise.
It's
he
great.
just has to have it all.
He's got a nice
I love this.
brownie elf in the bottom right there. I can't really tell. And I love he wants to display all this top stuff and really, me over there. But I do love looking to see what else is hiding in here. So we got, it looks like a cool little table cutout, Ohio cutout. It's a very Ohio guy. People from Ohio and Cleveland, we love having stuff from Ohio and Cleveland.
I was going to say we love the shape of our state.
We got, we do.
Yes.
We are
It has
obsessed.
to
Well, it's the
be.
heart of it all.
It has to be.
It's the heart of it all,
Yeah.
guys. I mean, why wouldn't you want? What state has a better shape than ours? Let's be honest. Except Florida kind of looks like a dick.
Yeah, I was going to say Florida.
Yeah.
Florida's like a dick.
Yeah, that's about it.
Texas is a nice shape, but it's almost similarly shaped to Ohio.
Yeah, it's like a ripoff.
Ohio's the best shape.
West side, right?
My fanny packs
big
come
ass
up
hat.
before.
Yeah.
I have the cutest little Ohio.
There you go.
Look at
See,
that.
that's a perfect example.
It's a
You
piece
got
of
it.
like Ohio Flint too.
I almost always have some sort of
Yeah.
Cleveland or Ohio gear on to be usually somewhere on me at some point. But so yeah, that's a very Ohio house is my point. So
Ladies
good for him.
love Ohio.
All you people from the other cities, sorry, that just we're weird. And I actually saw a comic making fun of that just were some non-Ohio comic said the same thing about us. It's like, Jesus God, that's all those guys freaking do. They're obsessed with themselves, and we really are. Speaking of that, look at me, man. Look how great I look in that on that picture. Boy, good job. Good job putting out that camera work there. Look at that. Look how good that looks on that picture.
That was a good hair day too.
Thank you, Allie. God, you really are. You are really have figured out the best way to get a place on this show long term. I tell you.
Hey, I said you're welcome.
She is a smart woman right there. Good. Thank you very much, John. I appreciate it. Thanks for sending that in. I love to see people's setups. I'd say that's one of the best setups we've seen so
I do
far.
like that. Yeah. That's good.
I found out something silly yesterday. I know. So here's an email from that I got from Blue Wolverine. I said one of the things I love is when people send me stuff that when they see Superman stuff and it reminds them of me. I love that. It makes me happy. People always say, "Dumb, you're such a mean rage monster." Well, when you see Superman and it makes you think of me, and you tell me that makes me very happy. Blue Wolverine did that. He's got a pair of sweet J's that are Superman J's. the kryptonite green laces and Superman logo on the tongue.
This is
Badass.
me of my more colorblind moments here. I don't think that looks like kryptonite green.
Well, there's a. I mean, maybe you got new laces or something.
It has
the
it,
green.
What
yeah, it
colors
has it
are
on
you
the
saying?
side.
Yeah, there's a couple. I guess the laces are not technically kryptonite green. I would
on the
say
side, on the side of the shoe, it's kryptonite green. Can you see it coming off of the laces? Like
But that's the side of the
design.
shoe. That's also the back of
Yeah,
the shoe.
I
so it
Yeah, we
still
can-
looks like yellow.
I'm incorrect. Yeah, the laces are a little bit more neonish, I'd say.
Correct.
The things on the side where the laces go into on this, I don't even know what model J's are these? Fives?
Fours?
Oh, that's
Four?
a
I'm
good-
not sure.
I
That's a
can't. I
four.
can't stop looking at
Are
all
they?
the other.
I'm not
two.
sure. I'm not a.
this guy's
oh, he
got
might have
the
told
white.
me.
That's got like the
Collection.
He
Hirachi
might have
netting,
said
right?
Jordan 4s,
Oh, yeah.
Dornbachers.
They got
There
the
you go.
Hirachi nets.
There you go.
Yeah.
So,
that little plastic piece.
Nice
right?
collection.
Yeah, for everybody who
man.
can't see, I mean, this guy's got
Nice collection,
15,
dude.
20,
It's
30,
Fortune
40
100. What's for a
plastic
Fortune
racks.
100 company? He told us. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
do that.
So he's a baller.
Look at
That
those
blue
blue-
Wolverine.
Yeah, send
11s.
send
Can
us
I
those
see?
blue ones. We'll sign them
Yeah,
for
you see
you.
the blue ones on the side. They're like
Which blue-
Steph
which one
Curry's,
are the
blue and
11s?
yellow. They're on the left hand side, right in line.
These here
Yeah,
on the.
those.
So
They're
let's see.
the
we're
Michigan
talking-
colors, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I was
All
thinking like
The
a Golden
rich
State
blue?
jersey with that.
No, I need to hook. You guys seem to know a lot about shoes. This is what. Now, remember how I said my daddy's got that settlement money?
Yeah.
He wants. That's his next thing. Is he wants to switch to flipping shoes. My cousins made a lot of money. I think
I've
doing
heard
it a
this-
lot.
It's lucrative.
Ton of money in that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that's something my dad's going to try to do now. So we'll see what happens with that.
I'll help him buy some shoes.
Maybe,
For every
yeah.
pair we get him in inventory, I'll just get a pair. Right? That's that way it goes.
I think you're supposed to buy them in bulk, right? You find a good one and then you buy them in bulk. And
Oh
see
yeah,
I'll flip all
I'll buy
those.
them in
or-
bulk and I'll grab one for my services. And
But how do you then? What if you're? How do you know you're getting authentic ones? And
Certain people have to wait. I had a buddy that used to do this. He used to have to go and get a specific ticket and wait at a store overnight.
Yeah.
You could only get either one or two pairs. So you'd have to bring somebody else with him, and he'd keep a pair and then sell the rest. Unless like there's very few that you can get those Jordans in bulk, unless you're, that guy. Most of the shoe flippers, they're getting one or two pairs from people and selling those expensive shoes. Right on out.
Okay. So you got
Once
to
get
know.
it like that. Yeah, they
know
have like
someone.
sneaker farms where you can go and check the authentic
Well, I see this chick on Instagram all the time. She's like an authenticator.
Yeah, exactly.
And
exactly.
she just constantly busting fake shoes. It's great, and she's opening them, and I actually, if I was
smells 'em.
buying, she sniffs them enough, bottoms of them, insides them, pulls the insole out, smells. I mean, she's all up in them, but she's cranking on these shoes, and I would just like, I'm sitting there. If those were mine, I'd be like, yeah,
like if they were real, like what are you
Easy.
doing?
Yes.
but they are real.
easy.
Has she ever ripped open some shoes that were actually real? And she's
Actually,
like, oops.
well, she's not actually tearing them.
No.
Like, just being not gentle with
Correct.
I would be like, ease,
And she
you're
still,
tugging
she
on
found
the.
like authentic ones.
I
that
only
way?
see her get the fake ones. I've
Oh,
never
that's
seen
all, that's
a
all she
real
would
one.
post, right?
Yeah, well,
Because that's
yeah.
easy for her to go buy some fake ones and then just do that fucking TikTok or video.
True.
Like, right.
True. Well, it seems I have to go look into it more because I'm now seeing 2 or 3 of these videos, and I wonder to myself, it seems like they're at some sort of maybe shoe show, and there's a little like they're a booth there that
shit.
Correct.
Like,
She's walking up on
authenticates-
people's setups.
no,
and
no,
grabbing
she
it?
has her own booth
Okay.
that people bring to her. Are these shoes legit?
Oh wow.
So I don't know if it's. I really don't know enough about the shoe flipping industry. So if you have any idea what I'm talking, 844-HIT-DUMP, 844-448-3862. I have no idea why there would be a shoe inspection stand anywhere, but there seems to be one wherever she's at. So maybe I'll have to go back and find the actual video and myself. But
They say the shoe flipping business is no flop.
oh boy, okay. The largest super fan donation that can ban Larry from puns. No, I'm kidding. Speaking of that, Marina's just sent one. Says we love Allie, blowing a little kissy face. So Marina loves you, Allie. Thank you. Donation there. Trevor said, "Oh, Allie is definitely above Dan's pay grade. Good job, Dan. Ooh, with the super
we
fan
go.
donation and a
There
slam
you
on
go.
old
Yeah.
Dan the man.
That's
Young
not
Joe-
right.
Oh, wait, I
did a
gotta
good
turn
job.
down the saturation for the blush that's going.
Yeah. Young Joe Walsh gets slammed. Ouch. All right. So I do have a tweet here. Do you have the one from Mick there, Larry?
Yeah, I can pull that guy.
Yesterday, we mentioned we have some people watching from other countries. We got Dick Floss watching in Australia. So Mick sent in a tweet asking me, "Hey, Dump." Oh, cool. Look at that. Good job, Larry. Mick sent this tweet in saying, "Hey, Dump. at Mix-a-Lot. Hey, Dom, what time would I need to tune in to watch from Australia? So I actually replied back and said, I don't know. We go live at 5 p.m. Eastern. So there's a lot of math there, but I did say you can watch whenever. So you can go back and watch or whenever, I guess, or listen on the podcast. But if you want to watch live, I guess there's some math involved in there, and that's beyond
It says
me.
Australia is 14 hours ahead of us.
14
Yeah,
hours?
I don't
You
know
wanna
if there's
do-
multiple time zones in
14.
Australia, but at least one.
So right now in Australia, it is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is Thursday.
It'd be 7 a.m. or something when we start.
7. Okay, cool. We're the morning show in Australia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, top of the morning to you. Oh, it's Ireland. Shit.
Nailed it.
I'm such an idiot. All right. Let's see. There was one other tweet I wanted to show you. I had some. Shark has put in a bunch of tweets over the recently with a bunch of. He's in one of the League of Dummies in there, and he's sending a bunch of videos. Now I don't have them all. I think I'm do a little Shark section one day and just blow through a bunch of them because he sends a lot of them. They're all pretty cool.
Well, I think it is Shark Week right now.
That's what I was gonna say. We'll get to it at some point here during Shark Week.
on all your lines today, man.
It's okay. That's all right. She's intuitive. I like
You
it.
guys are vibing.
I like it. Another super fan in there from there. I just don't have the video. Did I open it? I don't know if I ended up pulling it or not. Larry, hold on.
I
Let me
don't know
see.
if your premiere is up right now either, but I do have the video. I do see.
I got it right here.
I got the
Oh,
backup.
whoop, no, it's the wrong one.
I got the backup.
Okay,
You
go
want
for
me
it.
to do it?
Sure.
All
You want
right,
to play it?
no,
Go
no.
for it. I don't know what the sound is on it, so hopefully we won't have to mute it. So
Oh, did I say? Yeah, I
I
think
don't
I
know
did
what,
say sound.
what it is. He did say the last one he didn't put a copyrighted one on, so maybe he fixed it. I'm not sure, but
If I have to mute it, I'll mute it.
yeah, there you go. So as Larry has the flash. There you go. Is that a different one? Is that the new one?
That's the new one. That's what I thought we seen this
Very
one
similar.
before.
No, it might be very similar. So okay. Well, we have. I do want to do. There's a couple people who I know are super dumb fans that I want to make sure I give a little shout out to because they sent some tweets to me. One that I know is a huge fan of Dumb for a long, long time. McShay in Buffalo. Which one do you have? Because he sent a few of them. I sent in. These are the few weeks back one or anything about Bill's Mafia or whatever you got from McShay. Put up because
Okay,
he sent a few. Yeah, whatever you got. Oh, perfect. There you go. This from McShay in Buffalo, New York says, well, I know I'm a few weeks back, but the first week issues was great at another dumb show at ADS Larry B. Don't know your producer's. What's that?
I said what?
Yeah, don't know your producer's Twitter handle, but I'm going to try to catch up. Seen something about the hashtag Bills Mafia. I'm from Buffalo, New York. May have to listen just to that one ASAP. So shout out to him. He's been a big, big fan of me for a long time, and I just wanted to make sure I mentioned him. So thank you to you, my dude. And this one is from Alicia. You have Alicia's tweet?
Alicia.
Speaking of fat Fs
Yes.
or healthy Fs.
Oh, whoa.
Not Alicia,
Whoa
me.
now.
Healthy
Me.
AF?
It's fluffy F's.
Me.
Yeah, it came in sideways.
think
but
any
yes,
of these
I
are
got you.
Can we
correct.
turn it or no?
I got you. I can't turn it. It was the. It's
Oh,
the tweet.
no.
This is what she tweeted.
No.
This is what she tweeted.
Oh.
What am I
Turn
supposed
your
to
neck.
do?
Oh,
12
man.
years ago today.
That's right. This is a couple. This came in actually on the 11th, but I haven't had a chance to get to it. This was must have been one of those flash time hop things. Boy, I had to turn that time up thing off.
Yeah,
It used
I
to
can't
piss
believe
me
people
off.
still use time hop.
Yeah.
Facebook does it by itself now. You don't need time hop.
Yeah, it used to drive. It would just infuriate me because it would remind me of things that would make me upset. So I started.
Well, what if it's from like
great.
an older social media platform that's gone? Maybe Time Hop has it stored. Is that could
I
that
don't
work
know.
like that?
What?
Oh yeah, maybe a stored one that just recycled itself through Facebook that she screenshot or something. I don't know. Anyway,
Time
so
hop works on other things. I didn't know
it's a
that.
picture of me when I back when I used to wear a tux when I would DJ weddings
Look at that.
with one of my brides.
Did you
so-
always wear the same one?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Go two tucks.
But that was right after I started to lose weight too, actually. So
It's
I
a nice
wasn't
platinum.
as
I like
big.
that.
I wasn't as big as it wasn't my largest, but that was Alicia and Brendan. So congrats
Aw.
to them. So
12 years ago. And then today our heads are all sideways. so.
Sean Street Entertainment. Yeah. So thank you very much. Now I did mention my perforated eardrum. My doctor wants to. She described it as looking like hamburger meat. So what I'd like to do
put some peak sauce on it. That's what you want.
I'm hungry.
Eat my ear insides. What I'd like to do is get the camera out. We'll try to get some. Let's dig in there. I think I have a shot of when I think Allie did a control. Would this be described as a control?
Normal control.
Yeah.
It's a normal ear.
A normal ear. So Allie took a shot of her normal ear with this camera. This is what it looks like.
That's the base. Okay,
Okay.
that's what it should.
It's a gyroscoping camera.
Wow.
So
What is that?
I'm going to turn it, but the pick's going to stay in the same place.
What's the white thing in the?
It is the head attachment, because the whole concept is it's for going in and gently grabbing earwax without just blindly shoving cotton balls in there.
Oh, I see.
And so it's got a nice light on it. It's got a little camera, and like I said, a gyroscope. So you'll see it's moving around a lot, but I'm really just like turning it in my ear, and it keeps the camera and the pick like stabilized at the same place.
All right, so looks like we're going in. All right, so this is the inside of Allie's ear. Hairy ear. You got hairy ass ears.
That means that's a sign I have
Jeez.
good hearing. You need those for a healthy ear.
Jeez, Dan.
How
Now
deep
we
is
know.
that? It's so deep.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I'm like
Bushy
turning
ass
it to go
ears.
around like just safely, and see there's like a little bit of wax there. I
Yeah, a
might
little
even
bit,
grab it
okay.
at some point.
And you can you can drag the wax with that.
Yeah,
thing.
like,
that's actually pretty
It's
neat.
like a little silicone tip.
Now-
It's kind of neat.
Do you think that tip is actually going to?
Yeah, see? Look at
Oh,
that.
it grabs.
So
yeah,
nasty.
wow.
yeah.
So out and back in. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. All right. So we're gonna let's stick that in my ear. We'll record
Hell
it.
yeah.
We'll
Awesome.
see what this thing looks like. We'll record the video, and then we'll take a quick break. We'll upload that video. We'll start happy hour. I just realized that I think yesterday, maybe even like for a few days now, I've failed to mention that the second hour is always happy hour here.
Maybe that's
on
where
another
they're
dumb
stopping it. It's just like, look, he's not even at happy hour. Look
Right.
at this.
They're drinking hour right up when we open the show. That's you probably forget to mention it's happy hour if you start happy hour at 5 on your own.
Yeah.
That might add something to do with it. So let's do that. Let's get that thing over here and somebody let me see that thing.
Yeah.
How's this camera work? Let's see.
Jam it in
Let's
there.
get the camera.
Yeah, jam
Dan,
it
do
in
you
there.
actually
Come
want to?
And on the way over, grab a beer.
here. Come here, Beans.
well,
He's gonna need
Okay,
it.
What?
I'll save your second official happy hour beer. I have a surprise for you.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Cool.
Sorpresa?
So,
All
camera's
right.
in motion.
Let's see.
So I gave it to Dan because he's pretty well versed.
So,
So
should we put Dan's phone to the TV so we can at least see what he's seeing? Oh no,
Well, no, we'll see it
We'll
afterwards.
see.
Yeah,
Yeah. Stop sneaking a peek.
So when I should probably see, right? So I know
You will be. Yeah, you're gonna have to have that in front of you.
because I don't want Dan
And you
jamming
have
it
to-
in there.
Yeah.
Up, dumb, left,
Just
dumb.
while Dan's getting there's an app you have to use to kind of see everything. So he's getting that set up real quick.
So he
And-
said for some reason you have this thing. What is the true reason?
So I'll
you
show
have
the
it?
everybody.
reasoning behind
So-
it is Dan's. We love him, but he's a little bit of a hypochondriac. So he always feels like there's a candle in his ear. He's always like, "There's so much wax. We
might
gotta
have
get
a-
in there."
You might have a perforated eardrum.
Well, as far as we've seen, no, his ears are fine. He's a hypochondriac with allergies who doesn't know what sinus pressure is.
Drink more water.
I might need one of these for the wife.
All right, so
Yeah,
here's the
Same.
camera that looks just like a little
I
pen.
was tired of hearing about, oh, my ears are full to the brim. So I said, well, let's see. Guess what? They're not.
Let's
So.
see dumbs then.
All right, so here's the camera, it just looks like a little pen.
Did you select left ear for him? Because I think it is his left ear. It
Oh,
might
man.
auto start with a right ear setting.
okay, so perfect. It
Oh,
does.
wow.
It is on right ear, so
Yeah.
I'll change it to left ear. There you go.
Smart.
Oh, I
And
see.
then, did you set him up to record camera? There is a camera and a video
I don't
button,
know
so
if
just
you
make
can
sure it's
see.
recording
you
video.
Yeah,
see the-
you can get up and see.
You see the video? So turn my eyeball.
Yeah.
Sorry to get too specific. Just want to make sure it's all
no,
good to go.
It is a
before
clear video.
I think it's too. I don't think it's showing on the
No,
camera.
no, you
Right.
can you can
All right.
kind of see it.
Yeah.
So there's a record. Do I just hit video to
Yeah,
record?
video record, and you can kind of just go in
Okay,
gently.
it's recording now. All right, so here
I
we go.
don't know how effed up your ear is. So
I'll take it easy.
So you are supposed to do this like yourself, right? Not
yes, yeah,
somebody else
yourself.
do it to you.
I
Okay.
don't recommend that because you do want to kind of be in control of feeling out. There's a lot of warnings, like please don't just go abruptly shoving
You
this.
may not need those on.
I'd take these
just
off,
say
yeah.
take that off.
I don't think it's supposed to be able to reach a dangerous depth, but you should always take precaution when shoving something in your ear.
Of course, you got
I like
pressures.
reaching dangerous depths.
Damn,
We
Dan just got a DM. Shit. I'm kidding.
We're professionals, and kids don't do
All
this
right.
at home.
I'm
Something like
thank you,
that.
Allie. Yes.
Yada yada.
Okay, so here we go. So I'm seeing on the camera. I can see. Okay, apparently I'm holding it the wrong way.
Oh, it'll.
I
It's
see.
gonna
so it goes right through
gyroscope.
the tip this way.
Yeah.
Okay, I see now. Okay.
And so
All right,
you're
so
gonna
here we
gently
go.
kind of put that in there like you would a Q-tip. You can.
All
The
right, so
tip
I'm
is
gonna
soft.
Start this. Here we go. I am getting ready to go. All right,
It'll
so I
be
gotta put
gentle.
this
You know, be
down.
gentle.
Otherwise,
You can feel the pressure.
Yeah,
Back
and-
up when you feel
You
pressure.
know, just
yeah.
like talk to us. Go slow.
Yeah.
here we go.
Take a deep breath now.
Going into my ear. I got to do this right-handed. I think because I can't do it.
Maybe you're not supposed to be looking at the video while you do it. Maybe
I
just
definitely
go
look
in.
at the video
No,
the whole
of
time I
course.
do
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
and
yeah,
I
you wanna-
feel you kind of listen to your instincts, feel it out.
Mhm.
Dan, can you kind of almost go over his shoulder and just kind of see how that ear's looking?
Turn when you
Okay,
need
here we
to,
go.
right?
Now I'm tuning in. I've made it to the canal because
Okay.
really
Yeah,
it's
'cause you
so
have-
sensitive to touch
Keep
this
going
thing.
up.
Yeah, I imagine. Because you do have to like
gotta
turn
go
a corner. Your
up.
ears kind of go,
It's
a direction.
Okay, we have
Or
we have
two.
passed. We're passing.
Your ear
yeah.
canal is not
I'm
a straight shot.
I don't.
That looks deep. Is
I
there
don't know
no,
that
like,
I can
warning
go
on it?
any farther.
Are you serious?
Not
Get
comfortably.
good-
It does
Oh wait.
feel
Okay.
a little
Okay. I found it.
invasive.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
And then you
Nice.
can kind of look down the tunnel.
Oh my God.
Do you see the hamburgers?
Yes. Oh my God.
No.
Dan, you seeing this?
Oh,
No,
Dan is
it
cringing.
can't be that
Squirmish.
Dan is
bad.
cringing right
Dan's
now.
cringing.
Come on, it
Dan
can't
does
be
not do well with health
that.
stuff.
A medical professional wouldn't let you leave if it was that bad.
Well, she did
It was
want me
only
to
a
follow
minute
up.
clinic. What is she
shit.
gonna
She
do?
Gave her, she
They
gave
can't
him a
admit him to
prescription,
the
right?
CV.
Yes.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
He said that's blood.
That's
Dan
blood.
is, like,
Cut to
freaking
Dan.
out.
Cut to Dan. He's like, that's blood. He's covered
He
his
said
ears.
Blood and covered his
I think
ears.
that's. Wait, I think you
Do
can
it-
see. Is that the perforation in my eardrum? Oh my
We
God.
might need,
that is
like,
insane.
You know, EMS is on scene for Dan to faint, not for.
We definitely need
Can you
somebody.
get that out?
Don't touch that. Don't touch that. That's
Look at
baby.
Dan.
Get out of
Look
there,
at
man.
Dan is freaking.
Oh my God.
Dan should literally come behind his seat
Yes.
and react.
What
Me
is
too.
all that?
You already seeing it, Dan. Let me get
Come
this.
right
Get in
behind
his
his seat
shot
and
a little
Oh my
closer,
God.
Dan.
Get closer,
Dan,
get closer.
closer.
Mine didn't look like that at all.
Jesus.
Well, they just saw my ear,
No, that's
my
different. You
nice,
definitely need to
clean,
go to
hairy
that.
ear.
Is it like nightmare worth? Like you're gonna have
It's not right.
bad dreams?
You
Yeah.
definitely need a doctor.
Oh boy.
I've been to the doctor. She diagnosed it.
You
So
need,
okay.
you need a bigger doctor.
Oh.
All right, so I just see what the
So
right ear
excited.
looks like then.
Yeah, we're here.
You can. You might. You know,
We're here.
if you
All right,
got
switch
any
it to
debris
right
on
ear.
that,
Don't
use
pop
a
that
tissue
one.
or something.
Yeah.
Can you do 2 separate videos though for me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh boy.
Right.
He just got to go double check it's all right on that side. Maybe he doesn't even know there's something
Right.
wrong over there. Oh no.
Here we go.
I'm
we go.
sweaty thinking
Right
about
ear
what
just to
that's
see
gonna
what
look like.
this one looks like.
Oh, he
compared to the
slid,
other
he
one.
slid right into that one.
Oh, yeah.
that was like
No tiptoeing.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What the fuck is that?
That's on the outside. That's like coming out of your ear or something, man.
Do we have a
He did not Q-tip before
You
this,
look like you're
obviously.
deep.
I think he's sticking that thing too far.
It's so different from Allie's ear.
That's your brain.
Wow.
It's your brain, dumb.
he's
It looks so weird. I don't touch that.
I feel
don't
like I
touch
should
that.
address.
Don't touch
That's
This
that.
definitely
has
my
been
eardrum.
disinfected.
Okay, so
We are going to thoroughly have to disinfect it
so
after this
wow.
again.
Yes.
we're gonna have to.
Oh.
Okay.
I think
So we'll take
Dumb
a
might
quick break.
need a wheel
we'll take
over
a,
to the toilet.
This
Yeah.
is
This
good.
You might have to push him in the chair somewhere.
Wait,
I don't-
you
Are you
guys
going to
see
be
this?
okay?
I think I just might have found a video that I'm terrified to
Pretty
watch.
gross. All right, guys.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we'll take about I don't know how this will take a few minutes to get it uploaded from here. I don't really know how that's going to work. So here, Dan, I'll give this to you now.
This
if
is
you
going to
wanna
be
start.
safe for YouTube. We're going to
Larry
get
and
this
Dan
one
figure
flagged
that
with
out.
this too.
Well, I don't know. This is I don't know. We're telling people because if we find out what's wrong with me, maybe I can find out what caused it and warn everybody about the dangers of whatever caused it. Because I did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, we are going to take. Joe T said Dumb now has vertigo. No, I had vertigo over the weekend. That's part of the reason why I wanted to get in all this and look at it. That's why I made the doctor's appointment because something ain't right in there, and now I know why. All right, I am going to. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back on another Dumb Show, and we will see. some hamburger meat inside my ear. Hang on, we'll be right back. Not only will it let out the anger, but it will show everyone in the room, hey, it's getting out of hand, and we need to get back on. Oh, so instead of yelling at you guys, he wants me to get up and start punching things.
I like this.
I love to take control of the show. So so if you guys see, I did bang on the desk the other day, but I was yelling at myself because I kept saying a stupid phrase that drives me nuts when I say it. But no, he says he ranted a lot. You sure did. The reason he loved RMG is because of you, Dumb. You had a personality like me and overcame so much in those 20 years. I just want to see you succeed and get what you deserve from this show and become the person I feel you want to be. Love you and love the show. Good luck. Happy 4th of July. Thank you. So I do find it interesting that the thing that I took out of this was the punching bag thing. What a great idea. What a great idea.
Wait, how is that a great idea? That's not at all a great idea.
Well, I mean, I guess it's something to consider. I will say that. However,
you're going to show me how.
However, back to the bad karma. I mentioned that I had an event on Saturday. So, we're going to take a quickie, get the Dumb's Dump in. Okay, thanks to Joe T for that. We'll just use that for the first one here. Take a quickie, real quickie. I'm talking like a 3-minuter, okay? Let these guys get some brews because I feel like Lou needs some brews because I can tell he's got shit going on. And we're going to talk about that. Lou's shit. Larry, I know's got shit going on too. He hinted towards. So, take a quickie. We'll come back. We'll get into my karma, why the punching bag would have to be on hold and wouldn't be able to be done right now anyway. The karma continues. I'm the living embodiment of Murphy's Law. So I thought maybe, a lot of times I used to blame it's because of where I work on the old show. It's just all this shit and all the bullshit I got to put with blah, 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 blah. No, it's not. It's just me. It just follows me fucking everywhere.
It's attached to you.
It's really annoying. So we'll come back. And I'll tell you why we can't do the punching bag in the studio for when we have a dumb rage out. We'll be... Rung on the football team ladder. They really truly are. Them and the kicker, depending on which one is the bigger turd between the two, they're the lower rung. And I'm not trying to knock them because
the kicker's way better than the puncher.
They're major part. I agree.
Yeah.
But if
kicker makes points.
But sometimes the punter's kind of cool and the kicker's not. And the kicker came over maybe like from the soccer team or something. And the punter's actually one of the football players or something.
You don't buy a jersey off a punter or a kicker. Sorry, dude.
Kind of my point. Yeah, the quarterback is the upper. He's the top level of the team. So the fact that you got to buy it from the punter. Somebody on the Panthers should have been like, yo, Hecker, just give him the number and we'll pay you behind the scenes for it at least. We need our quarterback to look like a boss.
Right.
Not like the kind of guy that buys a fucking
Did they say
number.
How much? It didn't even matter.
God,
It could have been $1, actually.
No,
you know what?
I
It could have
need
been
to
30
know.
chicken nuggets. I don't give a fuck. Like, don't give him shit for his number.
No, I need to know how much. I need to know the big fat number because it wasn't cheap. He didn't. He sat there, gave him a number, and he was like, eh.
But
and then Baker probably gave him another number, and he was like, eh.
He said in his
I
interview
would've.
earlier too, like he let his team do the negotiations for the contract. I wonder if he let his team negotiate this number
how
contract
could you not?
too.
Like,
And
what an absolute
oh my
tool.
God, I missed this part too. Oh my, what a fucking tool Baker
Oh, yes,
Mayfield
let's
is.
hear it.
The kicker bought it off of somebody else The kicker bought number 6 off of their backup quarterback, PJ Walker,
Oh, this team is hilarious.
and gave it to and then sold it to Baker. So it was a double.
What's a double?
What a fucking nerd!
Hey, dummy. Here's what you missed on another dumb show.
I'm a little confused, actually. I need your advice.
With me? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, not with you at all. No,
Okay.
I'm not confused by you at all. I'm a little confused. There is Diana said put a poll up. Diana, there is a poll up already on the community tab. If you want to go put your vote in for which shirt you'd rather have, the Captain Content logo or the Another Dumb Show logo, go do that. It's on the community tab on our Another Dumb Show page, youtube.com/Another Dumb Show. I have an email. It came in it's from Phil I.M. And I'm a little conflicted about it, to be honest with you. Well,
okay.
I think I think you're going to be conflicted, to tell you the truth.
Really?
Yeah.
Who is Phil?
Phil I.M., you might remember him the other day. He says, you'll remember when I read his email. He says, "Hey, Dumb, thanks for reading my email on Monday. I sent the invite to the Bills Mafia with the Table Slam GIF. I would like to ask to be the Buffalo correspondent from Phil I.M. Now, because he was kind enough to send, you have that GIF? Do you have that? Are you able to show that?
I don't.
Do you have the table
GIF
slam from the
itself?
other day? Or even just I don't know.
I think I do have the
you
GIF.
had
Hold
it,
on.
yeah.
Hold on. Wait. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Another Dumb Show. I'm Another Dumb Show host. Issue 30. You can always call the show 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. I'd love to hear from you. Now, the chat during the break is having a little debate in there. I'll get to that in a second. Speaking of getting to things, Dan is having some issues getting that video off of his phone. The video that we did right before the break of the inside of my ear. Fucking Apple. I don't know. I got no. The Apple products I have, they seem to work fine for me, but I seem to, people just have so many issues trying to move videos with Apple. I don't know why it's such a problem with Apple to get a video off an Apple device to other stuff. Very strange.
I think it's like Apple to Apple. It's just great. It's
Only works.
you can take Apple to anything
So
else.
frustrating.
We are going to figure this out.
It's very frustrating. So right now they're trying to get that.
Look.
We're on top of
You
it.
need to try to download file transferring apps somehow.
Gotcha. Okay.
One of them will work.
Yeah, listen to Larry.
Okay. Gotcha.
I can look at that. Larry's going off on Dan, letting him have it.
I'm not, man. I see how he feels. He feels a little bad because we probably shouldn't have used that phone. But
I don't know that there's
That's
any
the
other
phone.
way to do it. If it's the
I think it's on. You had it on your phone, right, Allie, for that first video?
I mean, do you want to go take another deep dive? We could just do it again on my phone.
I'm happy to go back
You
in
can dive
there.
again.
I mean, I actually.
Might be a faster.
I take the back. No, I really don't want to do it again. I was actually pretty uncomfortable.
You looked kind of pained by
yeah.
it. That's why I asked.
Trying to, no, it wasn't comfortable. So,
Okay,
all right. Well, we'll see what we can. Well, hopefully Dan can get that up soon. Sorry, I don't want to, whatever. We'll see. We'll, be up there.
Just be patient. We're
I
getting
will
it.
say, Proby Smasher nailed it. It does look like the inside of B1's puss.
Oh,
Oh.
Get it? Beat up. Yeah,
beat up. Yeah, beat up. Man, okay.
that was a good one. That was easy.
And you went deep.
Yeah, that both. Yeah, all the above. Yeah. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. There's a debate in the chat about what we should be doing during the breaks. People are salty because we have not updated any of the highlight clips lately. And all the recaps during the break are old clips they've all seen before, except for the new people. At least some of the, there's some new people in the chat. I saw Ninja Kick Nick. He's new. Thank you. Welcome to League of Dummies, my dude, in the chat. And again, don't feel left out if you're not in the chat. We just like to shout out to them because they got a great little community going in there. So I see B1's even in there right now herself. Supposed to be moving her apartment. That's in the chat.
Oh,
okay. We're off to a good start, guys.
She got to move by August 1st, right? Or you're paying another month, right?
She is supposed to be out by the end of the month. Yeah.
Oh.
So, but I'll be honest with you, we did have to her credit, we had a long, not a long conversation, but we did talk more about finances and things like that, and moving forward, delegation of money and things, and my hopes, not expectations, I guess. And I hate saying that because it seems like you're the dictator or something, but it's just, normal household stuff, to me is like fundamentals.
Strip club.
Basically. Strip club. Yes. Whatever money you have left over is for me to go to the strip club. Yes, exactly.
Strip club, weed, right? Okay.
Yes,
all
of
that,
course.
right.
Yeah.
Beer.
Yeah, that's the prioritize weed, strip club,
This
beer.
apartment's got to go.
Yeah,
I
get
need
rid of
strip-
that thing.
Strip
Yeah,
club.
exactly. Now, the camera. Okay, now I like JLR Soiled Undies is my kind of thinker, because I actually thought the same thing, but I don't know if we're allowed to do that on YouTube.
Oh, we
JLR
cannot.
Soiled Undies. I would love to shove that in.
You might have to buy your own camera if you.
Yeah,
do
that's
that
another
stint,
thing
maybe.
too. Yeah, I think if because he wants me to shove it up someone's, the old old tutor. I thought the same thing because I thought that would be pretty
Why not
funny.
a
But
cooter?
huh?
I said, why not a cooter? Why a tutor?
Same reason.
Same reasons here, pretty much. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. So there is somebody on the line now. Hi, you're on another dumb show. Oh, sorry. Hi, it's you. Sorry, it's another dumb show. Who's this?
Hi. This is B1, the person you were just talking a little ish about there for a second.
Just gave you a compliment. What are you talking about?
Reporting live from what will be my former apartment, packing and moving things. So you can suck it, buddy.
Yes, go be one.
That sucking's going around, apparently.
Yeah, all right. You're supposed to
Not
say, like,
tonight
I
after
will
that
and thank
comment, buddy boy.
All right. No, good job. I'm glad you're there. I thought she was back at home, just sitting around doing nothing. So good to see you out there doing stuff, getting good to go to that. Get it done. Get it done. Get out, chat. Let's get that stuff moved. What do you say?
I can take a break in between. I was just sipping on Sprite and I was checking in, but I'm listening and I'm also moving. So,
I'm just kidding.
like I said, suck on that, buddy boy.
Okay. See, we got what a great relationship we have. Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah, it's
the
amazing.
communication
It's
is just fantastic, isn't it? So thank you, honey. Drive safely. Don't.
Will do.
I hope you don't stub your toe while you're gathering your things.
Whoa.
What? I said I hope she doesn't. Dan, any luck? Dan said, I don't know. Oh boy, that's a bad answer over there. Lou's trying to do some other stuff, so I don't know what we'll have to do.
There's a lot of moving parts right now. All right.
The debate in the chat was, should we just play music during the break or a highlight clip? And so I saw several people saying just play music. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I think because there are believe it or not, despite what Reddit forums will tell you, we have new listeners and new viewers every single day. So I would like to make sure that we include them and don't make them feel left out as we move forward with those kind of things. So who knows what we'll do?
Music? I mean, I guess give the people what they want, but
if they're catching up, let them catch up in the break.
A decent amount of people who have to be catching up at all times, But
Yeah.
I do understand why everyone who's our daily listeners, who's here every day, might be a little frustrated.
I'll make new clips while I'm on vacation. No worries.
Perfect. Now, any luck? Nothing. Still no luck. All right. Well then.
Well, it is happy
have to
hour.
It is.
now happy
Oh,
hour, right?
dang! It is. It's all right. Hey, happy hour. Second hour is always happy hour here on another dumb show. We crack some cold one with us. Have some fun. Cheers. Cheers to you guys.
Now, while you cheers, I actually have a surprise for you. You can cheers that one. But I guess I'll cheers this to you. Hold on. Here we go.
Oh yes.
Boom. This is the Pilsner from.
Look at this scumbag.
Ecuador.
Hands it to someone and takes it away. He's like,
Yeah.
here.
I wanted it on camera. Okay, wait. Here you go. Here you go. This is what you missed the night of
Yeah.
our party.
I told you guys, Larry's wife hooked me up with one of these old Screwy D. She's Ecuadorian. She hooked me up with one of these. It's a Pilsener beer. Cerveza beer Pilsener. Now, extra E in there from 1913. So this brewery goes all the way back to 1913. It's Orgula Ecuatoriano. So thank you very much. Now they get down.
Spanish
They go
is
hard.
great.
Now they
Sure.
go hard in Ecuador because, like, here's a little 12-ounce can. This is what is this? A double deuce?
Big
I think
brewski.
it's just under a double deuce. It was like 19.3 or something. I don't.
1 pint. It's a pint.
Oh.
1 pint, 4.3 ounces.
16
So,
ounces?
oh no,
Wait.
20 point. So it's a 20.3 ounce bottle.
20.3. I thought it was 19.
Good for them.
They're
Wow.
filling it all the way up. They're not leaving
And they're-
any room in that neck, are they? That 0.3.
She gave this to me because she knows I like the kind of the house beer, the kind of the regular old Budweiser from each country. You know what I mean? That's what I like to drink. So Larry gave me a little glass. Where'd you get these glasses? These are neat. Is this actual glass or plastic?
It's plastic. It's plastic. We
Oh,
had them
okay.
from the party. We had them left over. Now,
Fancy.
save some of that, man. I'm preparing for my trip, so I need to start off right. Okay,
Fancy.
wait. I'll give you another glass of it.
There you go. There you go.
Do you want to try some of this, Allie?
Oh, yeah. You got another glass?
Yeah, we'll share. I'll
a
share
bunch
this.
of these.
There's
Oh.
plenty here. We got other beers too.
Yeah.
So, in the meantime, while I'm pouring those, we have our resident can of spotted on Mikey. What's up, bro? How are you?
What's up? Just calling to say happy hour to everybody.
Walk right on.
Cheers,
I know.
Mikey.
What do you don't drink? We don't drink. What do you do while we do happy hour?
What do you
toke
think
down?
he does?
So yeah, absolutely. I just I made a mistake today and I bought a 29% indica and I'm sitting here having a drink of coffee right now for happy hour.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
Turpy
whoops.
Hour?
I didn't save any for myself other than this 2 sips. So no, go ahead. Give it to Dan.
Well, I'm giving it to Dan.
Yeah,
What is
the reason
that?
I was calling too. I was going to say that
Dan
looks like a
fucked up
double
the
deuce.
video, so Dan don't get no sips.
Sorry, Mikey. Go. What'd you say?
It said, is that a double deuce?
No, I thought so. It's 20 something. It's like 20.3
Oh,
is what
it's
it
close.
is.
It's close enough.
Very close.
I was trying to think, because that thing makes your hand look really small on camera.
Oh, small hands. You know what they say about people with small hands, right? Let's see.
Wear small gloves.
That's right, exactly. Somebody says hopefully Ecuador's alcohol is better than Mexico and wasn't that killing people? No, I don't know if it kills people. I don't know that. Not really sure. Somebody said
whose alcohol kills
Kill me.
people.
no sharing glasses. We didn't share any glasses. Nobody's sharing any glasses.
Should I drink this?
Um,
Who's killing
Well,
what?
You guys
What?
enjoy happy hour. I just wanted to check in and say, hey.
I appreciate it. Hey, you okay? What's the matter? You seem so, I can hear a little tone in your voice. Everything.
No, it's the indica, my guy.
Oh, okay, cool. So he said 29% indica. That's like a Tuesday for me. That's a wake up on a Tuesday for me. That's my usual.
Yeah,
That's
he's
my.
doing life at halftime.
I'm filtering. Yeah, what's that?
I said he's doing life at halftime, like half speed right now.
I guess, but to me, that's like that's my filter. When I go to like look on the dispensary, when you go, I go, okay, 29% and above, please. That's like
But I be
all I
telling you,
get.
the high ones don't always have to be like. Don't
Not always
live
the
it up.
best.
I
Get some low
truly
ones.
disagree with this.
I think
really
I was trying to tell you
ev-
this before.
I-
That there's a full spread on that lab sheet. You know, you got to
Like
really
there's a
check out
rainbow
everything
grease.
else.
There's a rainbow grease at one of our local
I know
ones.
the
It's like
rainbow grease.
19. Grab that.
It's not.
You know,
Guys, it's like drinking a beer versus doing a shot
I
of
think
whiskey.
you commented that you liked.
a shot of beer versus a shot of whiskey. They're
Ah.
both got alcohol in them. One's just more potent than the other, and one's going to get you more drunk. That's it. That's it.
No, I got a good example. We just, had to go and parlay, do our little thing, and we grabbed 2 different things. One was like a real high percent, whatever. It was kind of garbage, but we grabbed some sour Larry, and I think even Dumb commented that it was so good.
Yeah.
We brought some and
anything
it's
Larry in
so
the name has always been good from.
And I'll tell you, it was not up to Dumb's high standards. If he knew this number, he would have been
surprised?
poo-pooing.
Well, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. So, what's the chat? By the way, I didn't see. Did they react to your new camera angle? Did anybody give it thumbs up, thumbs down? Did we get any feedback?
Titanium T says, "Yo, Allie's new camera view is wait. Now I gotta close that. Way better now.
Way better? You
with a
guys
bunch
like
of with
that?
a bunch of Y's.
Are you
Way better.
Are you liking it better? Because you said you didn't like it because you had to kind of look away and you'd lose eye contact with us.
Well,
so.
it might be hard to catch all my great pukes in the future at this angle, but I don't know if I'll be too bummed about that.
All right.
It was
Oh,
it
snap.
was a little embarrassing yesterday.
Why?
This actually should go into
You guys
your
really made me think it would be kind of good. I was like, okay, I don't want to miss out on a life experience.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
then, gee
ooh.
whiz, that was a life experience, I'll say.
Yeah, it was. I only did it because you did. Like
Oh.
I said I wasn't. I said from the get go. I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
gonna
like,
do
that's
that.
nasty. On concept alone, that's repulsive.
Look
what
what
you
I
got
got.
there?
Look at that. I got a flash drive with an Xbox controller on it. Whose is this? What adult owns this?
That is
Lou,
mine.
this is
Someone
yours?
around here,
That-
of course.
That is actually my important flash drive with all the work stuff that I transferred files with. back
That's
and forth.
amazing.
When I used to work
So
at
you take this everywhere with you with this giant Xbox controller?
And
on
when
it?
throughout the lounge, yes.
Oh,
When I
okay.
need- when I need to pull some.
Yeah, Lou,
I have a few of those left. When I used to work for Microsoft, I used to give those out at a bunch of event sites. And
what, these little Xbox things?
Yeah, the little Xbox controllers. I have like a bag still at home. I think if you want a Xbox controller, sure.
Right.
It's keychain.
I'm a PS4 guy, so.
Oh,
Oh,
then fuck you. You won't get
son
that.
Oh my god! I just realized. Oh my god! You know, PlayStation, Sony gives you invites to buy PlayStation 5.
Yes.
You missed it.
You got
I had
yours?
one yesterday and I missed it. I completely forgot. I don't have the money for it anyway.
You
right
actually
now.
don't
Missed
need
your
the invites
window?
anymore, though. You
I-
can go get one.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, they're plentiful at this point.
The
Like if you
hype's,
want
the
to,
hype's gone down, you saying?
I don't want to say the hype's going down, but it's like, I mean, if you want one, you'll find one. I think people are still excited about going and getting them, but at this
Okay.
point, with the games coming out this year, it's really still hard to decide which one you want to go with if you don't have one already. You know.
Well, what do you? Are you an Xbox guy? You like Xbox over PS4? Is that what it is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I would say I'm in that camp also.
Really? So
Yeah.
I'm the oddball here as far as that. Okay. Hold on. I found these videos now. It looks
They
like
have some unique games.
Under
The-
the Dan
PlayStation.
folder.
found them.
Okay.
Got it.
oh, okay.
Appreciate it.
I was going to ask if there was a
I'm gonna
specific
pull
game
this-
that made you switch consoles or something.
Oh,
you know?
what to switch? What for dumb to switch to PlayStation?
Yeah, like
I think
usually everybody's
I
like, "Oh, I'll
just
play for this
started-
one game." You
I
know?
started with PlayStation, the original one, and just kept going up through the
and it's just like Call of Duty, right, or something. That you've been
through
on?
the years. Me, Madden was always my game. That's what
Madden,
that
that's what it
Madden
was.
my game.
Right,
But
something you could play anywhere, but you pick your side. You know.
I'm speaking of Madden. Did you? I guess all the ratings came out, and I saw Baker Mayfield's rating for his throwing. And don't cut yet. I'm just looking to see Larry
Mhm.
what's going on here.
I definitely want to hear this in the Madden in the new Madden game.
Yeah, his rating for throwing power is like a 94.
Throwing power.
I wish we saw that last season.
He just had-
long throw accuracy too. I think too.
Whoa.
Like
Wow.
he's one of the highest. He's like 7th or 8th, I think, out of like top.
Did
10.
he pay to boost those stats? Come on, what's
I don't
that?
know. It was weird. I just found it odd that a backup quarterback is. I mean, I guess he's got a strong arm, but
He just had the labrum surgery, so they think that he's fresh and new.
maybe
you know?
Are you
I don't know. But I
kidding?
mean,
Okay.
I would give him the. I don't know. I didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I just don't remember him being known for having a super strong arm. I could be wrong, but I don't remember that. So, all right, now we did the ear thing. I got my perforated eardrum. My left ear has a perforation in it. The doctor described it as looking like hamburger meat. So, Allie said after yesterday's show, he goes, "Dom, I got a little camera that I bought for Dan for Christmas because he's nuts and always think there's something wrong with him, even more so than you, crazy dumb, who's got there's a laundry list of things that are wrong with me right now. But I power through it. I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm powering through it because I'm responsible, consistent, despite what other people might say. Now, so we got the camera out today. I just recorded it earlier, and now we have the results. So we'll do my right ear first. I actually did my right ear second, but we'll show what the right ear looks like because it's
A control for your ear.
sort of, yeah. We did
Hopefully.
Allie's. Well, should we do Allie's ear first?
Oh, you want to go back? Yeah,
Everybody's
go back to
just-
Allie's
Okay,
ear?
so
You know,
this is Allie's
coming
ear
in
again.
now.
Yeah, back to what a normal ear supposedly looks like. So here
We've
we
got
go.
great hearing, so
Yep.
nice,
Bushy ass ears.
long, yeah, long
It was
hairs.
crazy because
I'm not trimming.
She is living that. She said she likes tie dye, so you know what else that means.
I've been
This-
called a
these
feminist a
ears,
few times
you
in
know
my
what I'm saying?
past.
Yeah.
You know,
Pulling some
In
wax
present,
down
in
for
future.
There's no
what?
Brazilians happening down there, is what that means.
It's like a little
That's expensive.
bobcat.
Oh
What'd
no,
you say,
I go
Dan?
back in for that chunk. I'm going in for that now, buddy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, perfect.
look at
There you
Yeah,
go.
there's some earwax. See, this is what it does. You just kind of go in.
Oh, that is gross.
That's actually pretty cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I really do. I like
This
this
is like,
machine.
right,
it's like
all right.
science class. I
I
love
would
it.
like to.
Yeah, I think my wife would love this too.
I think
I'm kind of
I know B1 would love this. She's
absolutely fascinated by
I
this
heard
stuff.
her say today. I overheard her say to her mom that she's going to be. She's looking into because she's not quite a vet tech yet. She's got like a semester left, but now she's also considering looking into esthetician school, which is where you like because she loves popping pimples and blackheads and stuff. Like when the dogs come in, like she's just sitting around waiting for a bot fly.
If
like
I could do
one
it
of
all
those.
again, I would definitely become a certified pimple popper.
That's what she wants to do now. I think
Oh.
so.
And my
it's like-
wife loves popping pimples. Oh,
Yeah.
and now she's got my teenage boy. Phew.
Ooh,
Whew.
poor
you
kid.
encounter a scary one, you're like, oh my god, hold on, I need stuff.
Yeah, it's a thing around the house. So, all right, let's do my right ear. Here's what my right ear looks like. So we're going in. Oh shoot, my battery's about to die.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't look too
Already.
bad. A little black-heady.
Okay.
So
I think a lot of ears are like that.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, you can see straight down to your
Oh, what
eardrum.
the hell?
That kind of looks upset.
Oh,
Also,
there's blood
sir.
there.
Shit.
That's also upset. We should really maybe go take that
All right.
one to the minute clinic.
What is that thing
also.
on the left? So you see
What?
down at the bottom. Now, she accused me of being aggressive with my Q-tipping.
You might be.
No. I think you
Definitely
still
looks
got-
like you're poking around in
Are
there
you
hard.
using pipe cleaners?
It looks like there's a piece of the Q-tip just jammed in there. Is
Did you
that
actually
what's
try
that
to
thing on
put
the
your
left, you're
elbow
saying?
in your ear?
underneath the red blotch?
Underneath I think that's a piece of wax.
Oh, okay.
I think. I don't know.
No, that's like the tissue, like
Oh, yeah.
like you know
can
when
see
you
it
wipe
better
your
now,
ass and you
yes.
got the little tissue flakes. That's Q-tip flake.
that's a Klingon? I got a Klingon in my ears, what you're telling me?
A real hanger on for sure.
That's the ear Klingon.
That's
then.
what it looks like.
Hold on.
That is.
but you said you
yeah.
were
I got
prone to earaches as a kid. You got a
All
lot
the
of
time. All
Your
the time.
ears actually look like they may have maldeveloped. Like they may not. Kids' ears are a lot more straight away. And as your skull continues forming, your ears go into, like you saw in my video, I had to twist, and your ears should have developed into a little bit more down. And that's why adults don't get as many ear infections. It's almost like you might have had so many that like
My
your
ears.
looks a little like it shouldn't be so straight away to your
Well,
eardrum.
Don't move right now.
He has immature
actually.
ass ears. Is that what you're telling me? They're just
Your
this is
ears
great.
might be
My mental age.
stunted, bro.
Perfect. Yeah,
His ears
I'm
are
loving
stuck on
this.
26.
I really am stunted in every way. My God.
Do we
Okay,
have any
wait. Keep it
ear
right there. Keep it
doctors
right
in the
there.
chat? We really need you to call
Yes.
in. We need
Okay.
some
What
advice. Is
why
this
is-
normal?
Why is it so red and veiny along the bottom?
I think that's what she was talking about
Everything's
with
wrong.
I think that's what she meant with the Q-tipping. Maybe that's what I was dragging with the Q-tip right there.
Okay.
Because when
Oh,
I go,
yeah.
no, I'll ask you this: when you guys Q-tip, are you able to hear it hit your eardrum, or is that just me?
No,
Some-
dude.
No,
Why?
you
Oh, okay.
You're hearing
I
a
have
little.
done-
I hear that when I
have
do
done
it.
that once.
You're not supposed to hit the dinghy
yes.
in your ear. That's a
Apparently.
YouTube thing.
Yeah, I apparently. Oh yeah, by the way, if you haven't done that, please do that. Like, subscribe, hit the dingy, quit playing with your thingy, hit the dingy, so you know when we're doing stuff.
I'm
Speaking of,
sweaty.
I thought we mentioned dispos. I think we might do a group trip to one. That might be fun. I think so. Maybe we'll do it
to a what?
to a dispo.
Oh,
I think it might be
Okay.
fun. Like we'll take a little
Tonight?
trip over.
Okay, never
cross lines. Not tonight. No.
Sounds good.
So here you go. There's whatever that red
Oh,
splotch is.
Oh, that's so,
So
bad.
I don't know what I'm looking at, but what that at the bottom is the eardrum, correct?
That's the that's your hearing apparatus down
Okay,
yonder.
that's their tympanic membrane or whatever.
Gotcha.
I think
All
there's
right.
supposed to be maybe a film over that.
Yeah, I did notice that he didn't turn as much. Oh, right. It was kind of like just a straight plunge in there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
What was
right.
that one little like it looked like a little gooey stretch or something? That's the eardrum? Like
In the middle,
You
right?
weren't supposed
This
to be in there?
right in the middle.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
That's
Larry,
that kind
is
of
it too late to pull
translucent.
like
yeah,
an
yeah.
anatomical
That's the
ear?
eardrum?
Yeah, that's my eardrum. That kind of thing right in the
you
middle
should've-
that's
you should've done
shining back at the camera. It's
You shouldn't
reflecting.
even be back there.
Yeah, apparently not.
So, I mean,
So-
not too bad. Yeah.
There's a good shot of the splotch, I guess, right there.
It's somewhere
Whatever
right
that
there.
red thing
It's
is. I don't know
somewhere
what that
there.
is. I didn't. I'm not digging in there. Like
I'm not
with,
kidding.
You sure?
It literally looks like we're seeing this way back there part of the ear. And this membrane's totally missing, you guys.
Oh.
I mean, your
yeah.
canal is just so huge. Okay, I know that didn't come out right, but
Awesome.
that's
you could throw a hot dog on those, is what you're saying. All right, so you guys want to see the left ear now?
Yes.
All right,
please.
here we go. Now we're going into the left
Wait, that
ear.
was the good ear?
That was the good
Yeah, that was
one.
the good one.
He can hear on that side.
Yeah, that's the right ear. So hang
like
on, here
that's
we
his
go.
good one.
Oh my gosh.
And we're diving into the
I-
right ear. Okay, it took me a second to figure out. So
I don't
yeah,
even
this was
think I
when I
need to
was still
see
getting
this
a learning
ear to
curve.
tell you maybe you're
There's the
bumping too
ceiling.
hard at these weddings, dumb.
There's the ceiling. There's my face. Okay, so there you go.
Nice.
That's when I figured out where the camera actually is on the thing. I thought it was on like the side, but it's literally right at the
Yeah,
end.
head
It looked like it was
on.
about to go in your mouth.
So here we go, going into the left ear, and it's pretty sensitive. I'm going to be honest with you already. It was hurting.
It's red right there.
Yeah,
like the
it's
outer ear
swollen.
is
It's
red.
Swollen.
I told you
Absolutely.
the outside hurt.
I had to take off my sweater. I'm sweating. This is terrifying.
That looks super sensitive already.
Now I was
Like-
again. You saw how the right ear I went right in, no problem. This left ear, this was very uncomfortable
It's
trying to
taking
make.
you a while to line it up.
Well, navigating these turns was very uncomfortable. I didn't want to bump the side, so I'm trying to do it like I'm playing Operation in
The
my own
tissue.
ear without. So I don't want the buzzer to go off.
Oh, it looks so sensitive.
This is Operation.
So sensitive.
That's what. Yeah, that's
Here we
what
go.
I guess I'm
All right.
looking at. This
Getting ready to
this-
turn the corner. I found my ear canal now. I figured out how to turn the corner.
Oh, it's
Ooh,
so
stop touching
raw.
it. Stop
It's
touching
so
it.
Wait,
raw.
hold on. Here
Stop
we go.
touching that.
Here
This
we
is
go.
nightmare fuel.
Now we're about to get to the good stuff. Now I figured out. Okay, I made the turn. Now which angle? Because again, I'm doing this backwards. So I figured out.
Oh,
Here we go.
No.
Did you see the hair move? It didn't even want to move.
First off, there's no hairs, little to no hairs in
Yeah.
this ear. There's lots and lots of blood. What the fuck is back there? What's
Oh, it's a
back there?
puddle. That's a puddle.
Shit,
That
is
looks like
perforated.
mold or something. Like what is?
Look at that pile of hamburger meat. She was pretty close. I'd say that's let's
Oh
make
my
a pause
God.
on it when we see the actual red as
Oh
we
my
get
God.
there. It
Beef
is.
and cheddar minus the cheddar. It's oh.
God, I'm going to be honest.
Add
with
that
you.
Bronco berry
there is
sauce for
yes,
sure.
There
Lots
is
of
something
that.
missing back there.
The
to be
thing that's
honest.
making me more uncomfortable is the way my eardrum looks. Now, compared to that other one I thought looked kind of actually a little bit healthy and normal. This one
Yeah.
is, I don't know what the fuck that is. That is just a pile of mush compared to what that other one looked
And it
like.
actually already has pink sauce on it.
Not where it's supposed to
It
be.
literally looks like the mayor of Pound Town took a direct tour down.
Yes, thank you. That's right. But now
Ah.
but also behind it, the blackness behind it. What is that? Why is it black like that?
It looks like
behind-
mold.
It
It's
That's what I'm
black and
worried.
white
What is
and
that? All dried blood back behind my eardrum?
Scar
back there?
tissue at this point? I don't know.
Oh,
Is
look-
this
oh
like-
my
You go
God.
closer,
Right.
You went closer,
Look
bro?
to the right of
On the
blood.
What is that?
That looks
A
like a tooth.
lesion?
Is that a tooth?
It looks like a tear in there. Like, do you see on the upper right side
Yes,
there above
yes.
the? It looks
Yes.
like it's torn somehow.
Right above the blood,
No.
you can see the mucus right above the blood, where it looks like it's still
Oh my
like the
God.
pus is coming out of
Not
that.
to
of that
mention,
side.
it's so inflamed and
Oh,
like
yes.
swollen.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yes.
Inflamed.
It's
God damn, you're so
absolutely
smart.
agitated, like
Yes, there it
beyond
is.
okay.
There it
It's
is.
Okay,
how have
let's-
you?
let's
How
see-
long have you been feeling ill in your ear?
A couple months.
Yeah, this isn't.
Year.
You can see now.
Year.
This is not a new thing. This
long
is not
time.
new.
It's been a real long time. To be honest.
Oh
with you.
no!
I am so scared because I kind of have the same issue going on. Took a flight with water in my ear. Haven't been right since, but God,
I took
it's-
it was weird. I forgot to mention this yesterday when I was in the Minute Clinic. The lady that was there said I was the third perforated eardrum of the day, which was odd to me
You're not regulating these flights. You're
I
not
don't-
getting
that's what-
pressurized cabins anymore. What's
flight-
happening?
I don't know. I don't know if it's a flight thing, a sound thing, somebody hits their head. Who knows? Because those are the things. It could be that an ear infection that was never treated, and that causes the eardrum, or somehow the eardrum perforates from that.
They're
and it
saying this
bleeds.
year there's just like a heightened amount of like
Are you-
all infections and viruses and like
Let's go
just
back to this.
illnesses.
they're coming from this man's fucking ear. Like,
I think
Jesus.
his brain is leaking into his ear. That's what that is. That's what that hole
It's
is.
too much content. It's spewing out of his ears. Literally.
Well, he's doing sick ass weddings like every weekend,
Yeah, no,
blowing his ears to smithereens at these great weddings. It's
Fuck.
What is this?
you need
What is this?
protection.
Hey, I just got back on. What the F? Blind James, rest in peace?
Huh?
What is that? What does that mean?
What are coming in from the chat?
Yes.
Oh, what? What happened with Blind James?
So, yeah, if you listen to the recap show of the old recap show I was on, of the old show I was on, Blind James would call in all the time, and I think he called in the old show too. But I don't know, he had all kinds of problems, and he was, I don't know, he's blind, but he loved, I don't know, I just, and now, is he dead? Did something happen to this guy? Somebody says, all right, rest in peace. What is this? Or did he just quit listening? He quit. He left the show, and somebody's like, rep, see you, bye.
Damn, we killed him.
I don't know. I don't know.
Too soon.
All right, well, let's go back to my ear. If somebody knows what's going on, call and let me know. 844-HIT-DUMB, 844-448-3862. You ready, Larry?
You go more? There's more? Oh, no.
Yeah, once I got the feel for it, I tried to start, getting a little
You went for action shots?
So you can even see how with like the Q-tip, you would go in and jam into that right
What's
side
your
of
cute
it.
tipping technique? You just shove?
Oh yeah, so
You don't edge it out?
Drag along the edges because I don't want to hit anything. So I
This
feel
is
like
where Dan is saying, don't touch that.
Oh my God, you're getting so close to like,
it looks like
down.
your eardrum is gone. It's blown out. Dan
Oh my
is
God,
like,
I'm like gonna get sick.
I seriously don't
like a
think there's
wore
no
out.
I don't
there
think you
anymore.
have it.
a wore out.
Do you see this is
coochie,
why
bro.
I bought you this camera? Because you thought you had Dumb's ears and your
Oh
ears
my
are
God.
fine. This poor man's suffering long term and only just got a glimpse of what's happening. Oh my God.
My
I
God,
think
my
that
God,
was
you
it.
don't have an eardrum no more.
No, it looks
why?
like
I don't
it's
even think you
gone.
need to have the headphones on. Just take that one off. You're just hurting yourself.
This would explain why she said to not. She said, so listen to me. When you finish these, come back and see me again because I want to see what it looks like after you take your antibiotics. I need to see what's going on in there. So I knew something was wrong.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, she was this was a doctor who,
But she
you
did-
ever go to the doctor and like I've gone to the doctor a bunch of times where I blow out my knee or something like that. And I feel like, and it's usually because I've done something stupid and they're just like annoyed that they have to deal with it. Like there's like this another fucking dumb idiot who stop swearing. He's another idiot that did something dumb and now he's blown out his knee and I got to deal with this person who instead of like they actually deal with actual athletes too and then they have guys like me who come in who blew out their knee doing something stupid. So for her to really treat me like yeah, there's you got a problem in there. Let's figure out what's going on. It made me concerned. So, hi, you're on another dumb show. Who's this?
Hi, Dumb. It's Jen.
Hi, Jen. What's up?
Nothing. I just found you, man, just today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did not, man, I have no idea how much I miss hearing your voice. I am so glad I found you.
Oh,
Did you
well,
enjoy the recaps? You enjoy the recaps?
See, I told you.
Watching, I'm binge watching all of the ones I missed.
That's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I really do really appreciate that very much. Now, how are we doing so far? You happy with it?
Yeah, I really am.
Good.
I think this is just awesome. I hope you run all the way with this, man.
We got that's
You take it to the limit.
That's I like that. Take it to the limit, baby. Isn't
Rick
that a
Ross?
song?
Rick Ross?
Take it to the
right.
limit.
That's right, man. I'm an Eagles fan. I'm an old school Eagles fan.
Are you excited for the Kelly Green jerseys come back?
No, like
I
Eagles.
am.
Eagles.
Oh.
The first one that push it to the limit. The song Eagles.
thought she was
Oh,
talking
when she's
about the
talking about
band.
the band, I was
Yeah.
said
Yeah,
Eagles. Oh, were you talking about?
Yeah, I was talking about the band, but I do like the Eagles playing football,
Yeah,
though.
Rick Ross's
loves
song is
all
actually a
the
sample. I'm sorry.
God, I am so stupid
It
sometimes.
went right over your beautiful hair.
Thank you. that was one of my white moments right there.
I like-
Dude,
I
didn't
know
how good looking
Eagles.
You were.
What's that?
Dumb. I didn't know how good looking you were.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate you saying so. Oh,
Ow,
nice. I really
Is she watching the same show?
Jen is,
You're
What show is she watching?
I like this. Okay, Jen is really.
Larry,
I
you're
like
so
her.
hard.
No,
No,
it's
I do want you to get that ear fixed, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ear's not looking so good though. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
want the ear to get fixed. I want you to take better care of yourself.
I do have to start taking better care of myself. So thank you very much, Jen. Thank you for supporting another dumb show, and I hope you enjoy catching up with them and call in and let us know what you think of them.
I need to know how do I comment in the live chat?
Well, you
Do
do.
I have to? Is that a charge thing for, or what do I do?
No, that's totally free. You just go to our YouTube channel. You have to subscribe there. So if you go to,
I did that.
Okay, cool. Now that you've subscribed, I think there's either a 1 or 5 minute the YouTube makes you be a subscriber for a certain amount of time.
You also
we
have
do.
to.
We do that.
What or we do whatever.
Yeah.
Is it
But
1
you
minute?
also have
What
to-
is it? What's the limit, Larry?
No, I got it to 1 minute. It's
1 minute. Okay, so after 1 minute of being a subscriber to our YouTube channel, you should be able to jump right into the live chat at that point. So
You'll see a button. It'll say live chat.
There
You
was
have
an
to
issue
click it.
before. You guys brought it up that if you haven't really made a YouTube channel before with the Gmail you've signed in with, you have to just go click and set up the channel.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you might
And
if
then
you
you're
haven't done
allowed
that,
to
Jen,
interact willy-nilly.
That's
So.
right, Jen. So
Well,
YouTube.
I have a channel. It just, I guess I just wasn't in the 1 minute window.
Okay, that could be
Like I
it
said,
then.
I just found you guys today.
Oh, how cool! That's
and
fantastic.
I'm super excited.
Well, good stuff. Thank you. So yes, I guess step one then, Jen. Since you've already done that, you got the channel made, you've subscribed, and then I think it's just a matter of getting in there and finding the button to. Where's the button to jump into the live chat at, guys? Am I able
It's like directly below the video, and you'll see like it's a little double comment bubble
Yeah, but it's not.
box thing. It says
But it's
live
not
chat.
letting me do it. It's showing me my keypad, but only for a brief moment.
Maybe
I will
just
restart your
refresh the
app.
page.
I will
Yeah.
close
Close it
that
out.
app and start it up again. If you have a way on your phone to do a force stop, definitely do a force stop and start
Yeah.
the app up again.
tech experts, the tech service here? Perfect, good stuff. No, thank you very much,
I
Jen.
tell you guys are the bomb. Thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
Bye, you guys.
Adios.
Bye,
Thank
Jen.
you very much. We are the bomb.
Thank
I
you.
And make sure you
appreciate it.
comment on all our
What are you
old
laughing at?
episodes. Leave a fun little comment on those.
Yeah, I'd love
since you
to
missed
hear.
the live chat.
Love to hear what you said. What are you laughing at over there?
I haven't heard the bomb in so long.
Hey,
The
I'll take it.
bomb.
Nothing wrong with the bomb. I'll take it.
That's us.
Hi.
I just think of All for One. Baby, you're the bomb. Remember that? Like, okay,
I loved All for One. What's better, the country version of their big song, All for One, I swear, or the there's a
The
country
original.
version.
No,
of
it's gotta
the
be the
original,
original.
original,
Oh,
for sure.
original.
Diana, you're on another dumb show. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Your show is the bomb.
Hey.
You're the bomb. What's up, G?
Not while I'm
Cool
drinking.
beans, Diana.
There was talk in the chat. Apparently, Blind James did pass away. There hasn't been a reason posted, but people are seeing from mutuals that he did pass away.
Oh, that's so sad.
That
Oh
is
man, what a bummer. That was a cool dude.
Aw.
I like that guy. He was a frequent caller and commenter on the old show, and that sucks. That's not cool.
Yeah, so everybody's RIP in the chat right now.
Rest
Yeah,
in peace.
That's a bummer.
Yes.
That's a bummer. So, Andrew B is asking, missed a few shows. Who's the lady on the air? That is Allie. She is. I don't know if she's officially been officially dubbed new co-host yet, but she's doing a pretty good job.
Just keep showing up.
Yeah, she just keeps showing
just
up,
keep
and I
letting
haven't.
me
Yeah,
talk.
I haven't said don't go away yet, so that's a good one. So
She's the bomb, too.
I'm
thanks.
glad you feel that way, Diana. So how you doing? Everything good on your end?
Yeah, everything's great.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear it. You back in the swing of things? Weren't you sick or something? What was going on with you last week or something? Didn't you have personal stuff going on?
The balloon thing, but that was longer than a week ago, but that's all resolved now. So back to work, doing great.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Healthy, happy, life's good.
Healthy, happy. Yep.
Perfect. Glad to hear it. Good stuff. Did somebody try to take you home from the meetup?
Oh shit!
Jeffy, are we talking about Jeffy?
I am.
I'm glad we're on the same.
Yes.
Say.
There was a lot of chit chat.
Thought so. I thought so. So, because I got a nice, long, whiny ass email.
Was it long? I read like 3
Oh,
lines.
I didn't even.
Stop.
I saw how long it was and said, I'm not even going to dive into this. All I saw was, first of all, and then just I read it was a bunch of little bullet points, and I read the first part of the bullet point. It just basically goes, everything you say is untrue. The opposite of everything you say is actually what's really. It's just like, shut up.
Oh,
Hey,
he
if
used
you-
bullet points to
stupid.
make full sentences. We love that.
So
That's what I was gonna say. If you don't want me reading any of the emails, start them off with first of all.
So we'll have another.
A list of my demands.
I will update, I guess, a little bit more about what. I don't know. I don't know. I think I need to wait about a few more business days before
Correct.
any decisions are made regarding refunds and whatnot. So because there's some paperwork sent, but dates and times are just not adding up right now. So we'll just wait a couple more days, see if anything.
Well, then you have to
transacts.
see on your end for YouTube, too.
That's kind of where I'm
Just
at.
don't
We
go
gotta-
by one side.
We got
Yeah.
to see what the transact looks like on ours too, because
this is still gonna cause.
I can
another
make a
email.
bank transaction fee, too, online,
very exactly, and it's easy to not show the one that went away very simply. So we'll see what happens. So all right, Diana, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh shit. Oh, call back. I didn't mean to hang up you. I promise. I promise.
Oh,
Diana
no.
thinks I'm always hanging up. I was just trying to let her go. I promise.
That's the Ohio in us. We can't say bye. We
That's
gotta
true.
keep saying bye.
That's true. That's true.
And he's got a real trigger finger. He's like,
Somebody said something. Wait, blow that shit up, Mikey. No shame, bro. What is Mikey holding out? Mikey's got info. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, somebody says he subscribed to Blind James's YouTube channel. It's been a while since he's seen anything posted, or maybe YouTube didn't tell me. All right, maybe Mikey knows more. Mikey, what's up, dude?
Dude, I'm a real stoner, man. I completely forgot. I saw an ear specialist today.
today?
Oh wait, well,
That would have been a really great thing to bring up.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I told you, man. This indica smacked me in the mouth.
And the
I
brains.
literally, that's one of the original reasons I called it happy hour, and I was like, oh, let's talk about that deuce.
Get a little legal pad next time, Mikey, and just kind of write some notes for yourself.
Yeah, I had the legal pad yesterday when I was on hold when Mojo ripped me apart.
What exactly did he say when he did call earlier too? Like
almost absolutely.
He just said,
nothing.
"Hey, what's up?"
We went on a tangent
I
about
said happy
the
hour. I just
indica.
wishing y'all a happy hour.
Yes, he did. It announced happy hour, and we talked about indica a little bit and how messed up Mikey was.
It happens.
all right, Mikey. Well,
You get that on the
what
video.
happened to your ear?
Nothing. I work on generators for a living, and my aunt works at an ear cleaning place, and I just found out about it yesterday because I started talking about ears because you were talking about your ear. So I went in today and tried to get a cleaning. I paid $50. I went in there and they took a look at my ears and they're like, "There's nothing in there." And she said, "Your ear canals are really straight. I need to be careful when I use Q-tips because I had so many infections when I was a baby, and they put tubes in my ears, so it made my ear canals straight. So I'm very susceptible when I use a Q-tip to perforate my eardrum, which I've done a couple times."
I think that's what I was saying earlier, that people who've had a ton of infections as children, like
That's
sometimes
what I
their
was gonna
ears.
ask, if you had
Yeah, the whole time you were
a kid,
talking,
though.
Allie was over here doing.
That's what I said.
And then,
Oh my
and then when I
God.
cut to her, she just stands there.
I didn't even realize. I'm sorry.
I have.
You said you had a lot of ear infections. Did you have tubes when you were a kid?
No, I think I was that didn't happen until I was too old for the tubes by then, and probably my parents. My dad seemed to know better than doctors. And
Forgot to bring you back for the checkups, you know?
Doctors, dentists, orthodontists, because I was supposed to get braces because the dentist said he's going to have a major underbite by the time he's older. He has an overbite now, but by the time he's older, he's going to develop TMJ and have a major underbite. My dad said his teeth are perfectly straight. He does not need one bit of braces. You are out of your fucking mind. And now I have massive underbite. I look like a fucking pit bull.
Like Thanos.
Yes, I have a huge underbite.
A Thanos face. yes.
Exactly. And I have really bad TMJ. So which is that jaw thing. So it's so my dad must have said when they said, "Yeah, he's chronic ear infections. Let's get this guy some ear tubes." He said, "Nah, fucking ears are fine. Look at those crooked ass canals." You kidding me? I stuck his finger in there. I can't get my finger in there. This fucking canals are fine. Get out of here.
Your canals are
quack.
almost the
That
same
also-
size as a human finger, so
No.
it really
That
adds
also
up.
is blood on the other. That also is blood on the other side of your eardrum that you were looking at.
That blackness, that here, look, I got it right there. There it is, right there.
Yeah, because when I was younger, I got my ears clapped in a fight, and I perforated one of my eardrums, and that's what it looked like.
Perfect. Yeah,
So that's just dried blood, that
Just
darkness.
Blood on both sides of the
Yeah,
ear.
that'll all go away. That takes like 2 months, but then it just stays back there, and it scabs up, and it gives you hearing problems for a while. Yeah, it's like good 4 to 6 months.
But he's been dealing with this for a year.
It seems like I've
But
already.
he-
Yeah, I just.
He never took care
Stop
of it.
stabbing it with Q-tips. You have to stop using them.
Yeah, I didn't realize I was
Absolutely.
stabbing him. I didn't think I was. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was normal what I was doing because
I thought you always know when you stabbing it.
I mean,
Well, I'm not getting because people say when you push it in, you push a bunch of wax down and in. If that's what I always thought, I don't do that. I don't have
You
wax
do the-
problems.
you think you're
twist.
not, but it's a big blunt object. It's a big round Q-tip you're sticking in your tiny little ear,
I
and
always
yeah, you're
used
bound
to
to
make
push a
Q-tips.
boulder deeper. Stuff that's trying to come
I
out. You're
used
just
to make them.
But did you see any
Really
wax build
narrow.
up in there? Perfect. No
a
wax.
lot of blood holding down any
I don't-
possible wax.
I don't
so
know if wax will build on that skin. That skin
Well,
is
my
so
bad for being a good
irritating.
correspondent.
There's
and being
no
too
hair,
stubborn. Remember,
nothing.
I went to an ear specialist.
Good job,
So,
Mikey.
good job, Mikey. Thank you. See,
taking care of yourself, Mikey. Good
see,
job.
I was worried about hanging up on him after. Apparently, I didn't actually hang up on Dinah. She was saying goodbye. So, well, that was a bomb ass call right there.
Can we get Mikey's ear ant in here, please?
I do have some questions that I said I wanted to get to with Allie and Dan.
in the hot seat.
We're getting a little tight on time.
Dan,
but
you
I
got a
think we
mic?
probably could
Well,
get to it.
Did we start late today? Sometimes we do.
Yeah, we
that,
did start
that
a little
thing.
bit late, so we'll give a couple extra.
This was the
minis.
earliest we started all week. What do you mean that we
Oh
started
yeah,
late
that's perfect.
today?
You want give Dan
I just
a
love
handheld.
hanging out
That
with
works
you
for me.
guys.
Works just fine.
I got a trip.
I got to stop kissing ass.
don't know if
That's
should we-
the last that you'll hear of me.
If we should put them right next to each other or not. So
You can,
Oh, you
This
want
is
them
an
both on the
article-
couch? They both on the couch?
no, we don't have to do that. So this article that I found, it's called 19 Honest Questions Husbands Are Dying to Ask Their Wives, and it came from.
do the wives get to ask any questions?
Well, no, hold on. This is for men. You know
Okay.
that app, that Whisper app, where you can tell all your secrets.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've heard of it.
That's
I've heard
what
of
this is. So
I don't want to use that.
the Whisper people, in an effort to get more people to use their app, they released what some of the questions were. Right. So
Okay.
and they dubbed it 19 Honest Questions Husbands Are Dying to Ask Their Wives. We tend to assume married couples basically know everything about each other. Your spouse should be the person you know better than anyone else in the world. But there's always a little bit of mystery left in every relationship. Every couple has questions for each other that they want to ask, but often don't know how or are too scared to. Asking might give answers that aren't easy to hear. Here's what husbands secretly wish they could get an answer from their wives about. Now, Dan and Allie are engaged.
Yeah. We've been
Dan, the
engaged.
sound man.
Yeah, how's
Go
it
ahead.
going?
Oh yeah, no, we've been engaged for actually only a few months, but we've been together for a long time.
All right. What are you doing over there? Who are you texting? Okay, can't I switch your
so
texting,
sorry. My bad,
motherfucker?
my bad,
Come on,
my
I
bad.
guess I got time to talk. Dan, this is the time to switch, man. All right. So I have questions, and I can probably just zoom in on these. I think. And
Oh my
What?
god.
I know what you were looking at. I thought I
He's
needed
just
to
having
see
fun
that.
traumatizing us with that ear. I'm so sorry, dude.
All
That
right.
looks so bad.
so here's one of the first questions from Whisper, and
Do you not want to show him? You just want to?
no, you could show them.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to read this one, and I got to plug in my computer because it's about to die. So as I do that, I'll read this question. This is one husband asking on Whisper, "Dear wife, I too," and I think some of these are maybe written by non-Americans, so they might be translated and they are worded a little oddly. But dear wife, I am too disgusted of my body.
I
but
too am disgusted. I think that is actually right.
What did I flip it? Dyslexic?
Yeah.
Sorry. Dear wife, I too am disgusted of my body, but that doesn't stop me from wanting to make love to you. ... So why does it stop you?
No, wait. Why is he saying that?
So this
That's
is
harsh.
That's an interesting
this,
wording.
this is a man with a wife whose wife has said, I am disgusted with my body and I don't want to have sex. So I've been through this post pregnancy. My ex-wife went through a phase. She wasn't comfortable with herself, wasn't into it. B1 has gone through phases where, I look at her and I see a 10. She looks in the mirror and sees a 2 sometimes. And she said she's not feeling sexy or whatever. So this is, I've experienced this.
This is a weird way to phrase that question.
But to me, it's the same thing. Because I look in the mirror.
It's
and,
very instigating.
Well,
the verbiage of that.
Well, I have major body dysmorphia. I look in the mirror and I know I'm disgusting. I just know I'm gross. But I still, I'm still trying to go to Pound Town. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what I look like. What's that? What is that? What? What is
Don't
that?
scan it.
What
Nobody
is just-
scan that.
what-
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. I
We're
got
gonna have
Lane.
to scrub
Oh.
so much.
Anyway, all right, dear wife, I am too disgusted with my body. That doesn't stop me from wanting to make love to you. So why does it stop you? I understand this question completely because it doesn't make. I look like shit, and I don't care. I still want a pound. I don't really. Frankly, if I'm horny enough, I really don't care what you look like. Either whether you feel sexy or not. I'm just trying to get my rocks off. Allie,
Yeah.
you're a tight little piece of ass. You dealing with this?
Well, yikes.
Typical thing?
I mean, I definitely have had a lot of body issues in the past. I think that's just a part of being involved in the American culture. You're just subjected to a lot of crap that makes you hate your body, right?
Yeah.
No matter what you look like. But I've honestly never been so in my head about myself that I couldn't have sex. I honestly think like I have a healthy relationship maybe now with I don't know, just my relationship with sex is very healthy. Like I don't really think about my personhood much. I don't
So
know.
you're not looking in the mirror and going, if Dan wants to F today, I'm just not feeling myself. I don't like
Like,
the way
sex
I
is
look
almost-
about myself.
an act that's my eyes are looking at him. I don't care what my body looks like. And
Okay, I like that
I'm
answer.
feeling
That's how I
sex. I don't
feel.
need to see
Okay.
sex.
Now, Dan, have you ever, so this doesn't sound like it's been a problem then?
Nah,
Is
no,
Allie lying?
No, this stuff doesn't come up.
Doesn't come up. That's not a question for you. Okay, perfect. All right,
You're not
good. All right.
disgusted with your body, Dan? No.
Nah, not
See,
usually.
I think
And I don't-
everybody
don't
has
think about
things
it
you
that
could
often,
point
I
out.
guess.
Like, I think I got pointy elbows. You know, I like to wear a lot of sweaters because I
Kinda
got these
scrawny.
weird ass tiny
Yeah,
elbows.
I feel the same. I feel the same way as Dan. I would say the same thing. Like I just feel always scrawny, But that doesn't.
You
I
both
don't think
feel
I would phrase that way if I was asking my wife that question, though.
You feel
know?
scrawny?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
I'm-
I'm a tiny person. Definitely.
Because, Larry, I don't think Dan is smaller stature. Larry, I
Dan,
don't notice that
honestly-
about you. I guess you're thinner.
Yeah. You know, I weigh only like 156 pounds.
I guess I really never noticed that, to tell you the truth.
I'm tall, slender.
Yeah.
I can't keep weight on.
How tall are you?
6'1".
Okay, you are a really tall person. So to be 150 in that ballpark for your height is like you have a very low BMI.
I went a
Somebody
long time trying to gain weight. And I just
Who-
can't.
I can't either.
We-
I understand that.
Somebody recently met you. I can't remember who it was, but they said, "Boy, you're actually you're not as short as I thought."
was
Larry."
Campy.
Was it
Campy, yeah.
Oh yeah, Campy
Yeah.
came in. That's right. I forgot because Larry's his camera angle makes because it's a little bit
Does it make me
Lower.
look short?
tilted. I guess it makes you
Yeah.
look short. But
You have a lot of headroom, I guess.
all right, here's the next whisper question from a husband that wants to ask their wife but is afraid to do it. Why is it so hard just to get my wife to kiss me?
These are a lot of broken-hearted men. I think
Yeah, these
a
are
lot of
coming
things
from a
should have been
dark
asked
place.
pre-marriage because these are problems.
Now this is a B1.
This is a huge problem. Yeah.
B1 doesn't want to like to kiss. Drives me crazy. We used to have super hot, passionate makeout sessions. Now she's not so much into it. Larry, you got this problem too?
I had this problem. I talk to my wife, so it never just because you talk doesn't mean it necessarily gets fixed. But she
Yeah.
understands how I feel about it. Sometimes it's like
You want some tongue. You
when
want
we're
some-
when we're around each other, or I'm about to leave, or she walks in and I'm already in the room. She always does the thing of, like that,
Little cheek
Like,
kiss, put your cheek
but
out.
Not even. It's not about the cheek kiss or if it's the lip kiss. It's like asking me, like she poses to ask me for a kiss. I'm like, God damn it! If you want to kiss, come kiss me. Like I'm sitting right here. Like you know?
So what's weird is I don't know, maybe it was, and this is gonna piss me one off, but my ex-wife and I, we would make out at red lights. Like we would go into the house before
Used to
we
love
went
that
into
when
the
they-
house
yep,
and
yep.
stuff. So yeah, I mean there was a lot of making out there.
Was that
in
her
B1.
love language or yours? Obviously, maybe it was hers. And
yeah.
that's
Who
why it's
initiates
ended.
that? Who
Yeah.
initiates?
What do you mean? Me? I try. She's just not into it. I don't know what it is. Something changed. She's just not into it. So okay.
Dan,
Oh, I
you
guess
good with
so.
this? You
My
good with this?
answer to this would
What?
be, Dan doesn't have to beg me to kiss him.
Yeah,
Honestly,
no.
we make a routine out of like having, like, if we've had a really busy day, which we do, like we'll be like, okay, I just need to give you a hug and a kiss. Like
That's
we make
kinda
time
how
for
it
physical
usually comes
connection.
up.
we have we have a standard that we do, the 3 kiss thing that we do every time.
We
Like
don't
if I'm
even,
leaving for work or something, and
Yeah.
she's handing me something, she'll give me a kiss. Yeah.
no,
like
and we
a
like them so
full
much.
on.
If they're not
Yeah.
good, we'll be like, no,
Oh, yeah,
redo.
yeah. If
We
we have a
always
shitty
go back.
kiss, we-
It's got to be like a memorable goodbye
Yeah,
kiss.
it can't be
Now
like-
remember,
Can't be shitty.
now they are engaged, guys. Let's remember that.
After 20 years, the only thing
So,
we have
it's interesting
is
to
like,
see what'll change. Well, hopefully this show lasts. We'll go back.
That's what I was
Yeah,
gonna say.
yeah.
Like,
Well, so I said it
20 years
before.
later. 20 years later is literally my wife and I will blow kiss at each other, but they will block it.
Ah,
We're
no,
like,
I think we've messed around with we've been like dating for like 8.5 years. So
Okay.
We'll catch that
long
shit,
enough.
throw
We've
it-
been
throw
living
it away.
together for like 6 years now. Honestly, we've had 7 years. We've been living together since like forever. Honestly, it's been a long time.
Carrie's in there saying she just says, "I don't like to be touched." Period.
Oh, boy.
Some people,
Poor
I have a
Carrie.
girlfriend
Yes?
that's like that really doesn't like physical affection. That's not her love language. And I think her and her last partner really waited a long time to even say like, I love you. Like that's just not how she operates, but they lived together. They were being a successful couple. They're not together anymore, but
She's definitely not with a guy.
no, it was.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a guy that was willing to be with a girl who said, "I just don't like being touched."
They were very the same. They had a lot of things going on.
Okay. All right.
So
Mutual, don't touch
a
me.
few weeks ago, my wife and I, we have mutual couple friends, and we were talking to them, and they were actually telling us that they don't kiss anymore, that at all.
Anymore. Like
That's-
they
There you
used
go,
to, but
see?
they
Signed it
stopped.
off.
Yeah, they just stopped.
That's
they
weird.
They don't kiss anymore.
I have an uncle and an aunt that don't like almost have never been physically affectionate whatsoever. Never at a family event, no hugging, kissing, don't even kind of even walk in at the same step. Very distant, and it's bizarre.
It's a strange vibe.
They have owned up to the fact that they don't kiss. They just don't kiss.
All right, switch this up. Do not let Allie answer the question first. Because I've been noticing Dan over here is like,
following her lead.
No
Dan's
problem.
chugging the beer and avoiding answering.
Oh, am I?
Well, I'll make Dan come over and
He
read them.
didn't notice.
You want to do that? We should make Dan read. No, I'm
Oh
kidding.
yeah, grill me, baby.
No. So Dan, have you ever had this thought of Allie?
I'll read it. I don't care.
Why do I pay for you to get waxed if you're never going to let me go down on you?
Okay.
I
No, he's never paid for me.
my brain went to a few different places.
You see what's happening?
Good catch, Larry.
You see what's
Good catch.
happening?
Good job.
It didn't. I never paid for wax. That's why would you pay for waxing?
You wouldn't
That's
do.
silly.
You're too much of a man. You say you want to wax it, you pay for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
No, he's a real
Otherwise,
man.
not a
He's going
problem.
downtown no matter what's the situation.
He doesn't care.
See, that's
Oh,
the
he loves
answer we
it.
were looking for, but that's not what Dan said.
What
He
Dan
said,
did
"I don't
not
pay for
say is
wax."
he loves to eat me
I
out.
got too caught up in the financial.
Let's
question.
not
Just in case
forget-
his mom is listening, he
Let's not
doesn't
forget-
want to.
Let's not forget what the inside of Allie's ears look like. Okay, let's not forget. If you want to, like, we all know. We all look at these bushy ass ears.
I'm
we know
a
what Dan's
feminist. I've
dealing
said it
with
at
down
least
there. Are you
3
going to cut to
times.
Yeah,
the
he's trying to
laptop yet, or keep trying to?
my
There you
bad,
go. It's the bush. Yeah. There you go.
You can look at my
bushy
arms; they're
ears
also
we're
just
talking
as hairy. They are.
All right. Next one.
I'm pretty sure my ears look like that too.
Why does my wife get so mad if I watch porn by myself? Seriously, I never. Oh, my computer just died. Seriously, I never have trouble performing in bed with her. She just doesn't want it as often as I do. It's not cheating.
Dan,
That's a
This
why.
doesn't-
no,
This is a non-issue. This is not even. This is never brought up. It's never discussed.
You don't watch porn by yourself?
I do.
No, he
I do
does.
occasionally. I don't think Allie has any issues with that at all.
No. There's
Literally
actually
none.
honestly been times where like I'm on my Shark Week, and I
She'll
honestly
watch
would tell
porn
him,
by herself.
well, probably.
Do you ever run into a situation? I've had this happen once or twice. Maybe you're watching porn by yourself and you find out you're like you're watching some porn.
Yeah.
You maybe finish up.
Okay.
You walk into a room and you realize Allie's watching porn too.
No, that's never happened. No.
Oh, jeez.
I would say if Allie,
That you
oh,
think?
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Dan definitely has some hobbies that all only take place in the basement. So sometimes I take some long showers or something. You know. You know.
Nice.
Like, oh my god, I didn't hear you coming
Now
up
we're
the
getting
stairs.
somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. So okay, so no problem. So B1 is not a huge. So I don't think she likes that I watch porn, but she knows it. Like, is it weird that like on a night when I'm not going to get any, she'll roll over and fall asleep. I'll put my Bluetooth headphones on. I'll crank one out right next to
That's
her. in
not
the bed.
weird. I
Right
give him
next- right
I
next
give him
to-
kinky
No,
permission.
I have no qualms
I mean-
doing it. She's opened her eyes and seen me doing it. And just close her eyes right back
You're gonna
up.
go
I mean,
off somewhere, other room or something?
You
That's
literally
because he's-
have, and I've given you permission. Why don't you admit to it?
It's a-
Like I literally, when I'm not in the mood or like I'm on my Shark Week or something, I've literally told him like I'm not gonna be mad. Just go. We got doors.
I
Got a house with rooms.
You get to a point with some, like you say a Shark Week or whatever like that. It's like, well, you still gotta help me out here, like, you know.
Oh,
Like-
I mean, I've had sex while I'm menstruating. It's just not every day is the perfect day for that on your period.
Yeah, Shark Week sex is. I mean, it is what it is.
End of
It's not-
Shark Week or pre-Shark Week, not bad, but like peak climax day is not great.
You gotta lose
Not a-
makeup.
Big mess. I thought. Or not?
No.
Oh
Check,
shoot!
check.
I forgot
There we
about
go.
that. My
There we
bad,
go.
bro.
Okay.
Sorry
You're
about that, homie.
You're good. You're good.
All right.
He had something about getting help over there.
I mean, have you ever walked into a room and either or has stumbled in on somebody
walked
watching?
into it?
No, I remember.
Honestly.
He has almost caught me once,
Almost?
but we
Okay.
actually have a really bad story from college when we first started dating that his first roommates, this one kid, kept walking in on us like
Oh, he knew.
Yeah. Oh, dude, no.
He
right.
knew when you guys.
He had two
drank
roommates.
a lot, so he would just bust in the room.
He was like
"What's
10
going
a.m.
on, guys?"
whiskey
Nice.
guy. Yeah, 10 a.m. whiskey guy would constantly come upstairs and be like, "Hey, you want to have a jam session?" It would just
Yeah, not a good time.
be like, "You want to go get some pancakes?"
I think he was trying to join in.
He was, yeah. He was
We
looking
had
for his
to,
invite.
Dan, I
Of
don't know
course.
why you
Think
didn't
about
lock the
that
door
every
after the first time. It definitely happened 2 or 3 times.
Oh,
and then there was
trying to
a
show
real,
off.
there was a part of the
showing off.
routine became like, I'm sexually going to go lock the
Hey.
door, baby. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's
at that
not
point,
happening
it's
again.
he's selling tickets at that point.
Wolf tickets.
This is a weird one. This is like this is like maybe like a Catholic dude who said, dear wife, I love you and always will with all my heart, but why stay with me? Because we both know you see other men, David Spade. Just leave, please, because you know I can't be the one to get the divorce. Why wouldn't the guy be able to get the
Oh,
divorce?
there's
Like
so
so that's
much
why I
to
think that's
unpack
like
there.
that's a
That
weird
is a weird
foreign one.
Yeah.
That's a real woe is me martyr little.
That's a real. I'm gonna take the responsibility off of me and put it on you. in
Way to
such a
deflect,
that,
yeah.
that's a huge deflection right there.
All right, now this is not as much of like a sex one. This is more like just kind of like an annoying couple one.
So we're not even gonna ask Dan that last.
I don't know. Why does my wife? I don't know. I thought it was stupid.
That was
I don't
weird.
think so. Yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere. Why does my wife find it okay to constantly make noise and disturb my sleep before work, but I walk on eggshells when she needs her rest? I don't ask for much of anything, and it's really annoying. I think that's what that says. It cut it off at the bottom.
Oh.
Aggravating, really aggravating.
Annoying, aggravating. Those are the same,
Same
words.
idea.
Yeah.
Honestly, Allie respects my sleep. Like she honestly wakes up first and like grabs and helps me get ready for work and stuff. So she's
Really?
awesome at
I'm
that
pulling
shit.
long days over here.
You're
Yeah,
up.
seriously.
Wow, Betty Homemaker kind of deal,
Well,
like
he's a
making
little
the
bit of a
coffee.
grump.
Usually.
I don't know what it is. I want the coffee too, honestly. That's a both of us win here. But
Things kind of changed because I used to be the morning guy. Like I used to wake up first and make coffee and stuff. But lately, I
And there's
can't.
somebody doing it for you now. So
Well, I,
no, back in college, I slept like a zombie. I was not getting good sleep. I couldn't be awoken. We had a fire alarm go off once and I didn't wake up.
yeah.
oh, geez.
He definitely used to wake up first, but something's changed where I just get up and I'm the one that's first. And I don't, but that's the thing too. You'll fall asleep on the couch and I'm very respectful. I'll just be like, I'm playing video games still, so let me just grab my headphones. Like,
I didn't
I'll
know
let you
were-
just sleep on the
Allie's a
couch.
gamer too. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, a little. I'm not like qualified to say anything about it.
Does that annoy you, Dan? You're trying to go to Pound Town and then she's playing video games reverse.
No,
like usually
no, we're
it's the
usually
chicks.
both
Can't,
It's usually
Yeah.
Twitter that's a
Usually.
cock block, I think.
Oh.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
I know that one.
Phones.
Somebody's too busy scrolling and you can't
Doom scrolling.
Oh
yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
He's bad with
I'm
Instagram.
not,
He
supposed
lo-
to, I'm not supposed to react like that anymore. I'm so sorry. Oh, that is a very interesting point you made there. Scrolling while laying in bed.
Oh, really?
That is awesome.
Somebody does that?
It
might be a problem.
It's interesting when people do that and
Is it
try
a
to hold a
problem?
conversation while scrolling social media. That's
You
very
just-
strange.
Look, I'll give you a tip. You just got to whip it out and slap it on the phone.
Oh, jeez.
I never thought
Is
of
that going to be a
Scroll
question in the
through that.
whisper quiz? Because I think that's one of Dan's techniques.
My
Whip it out
man.
and put it on the phone. Okay, I'll try that.
Just
guys.
walk
Perfect.
around the
Very
house
good.
like, I am naked.
Very good.
Just like before I put clothes on, do you want to know that I'm naked?
I
great
do that.
I
opportunity.
kind of do that. I
Great
walk around.
opportunity.
Walk around the bedroom just
I'm
like
always naked.
just
Putting it on all the door
That's
handles.
just a
you know?
typical man thing, just to like.
My kids can see so much of my ass. It's enough. Question.
Eminem line.
It's true. No, they literally. I'll walk around naked and see my butt. I don't give a fuck. Here's a question a husband asked on the Whisper. Is afraid to ask his wife directly, but he put it on the app. Why is it fair I stay fit, but my wife gains 30 pounds in 1 year?
Huh.
That's
Dan?
a YP.
This is not an issue.
Not a problem for you
us.
guys,
We just-
yeah.
We never change weight.
Yeah, you're both very slender, skinny people.
Dan's
so.
about half an inch taller and about 10 pounds heavier.
Now, Larry, Lou, Larry, me, I would
Yeah.
say I experienced this a little bit when I was with my ex-wife because I lost a ton of weight and was really working on myself, and she was going the other direction for a while. And then immediately when we got divorced, she said, "Oh, let me just get in the best shape of my life and start working out and look great." So I always thought that kind of frustrated me. Well, I'm trying to work
Sounds
on
like
myself.
you guys were a
and-
real quality toxic pair.
Oh, we were. No, I was just a horrible, awful, philandering,
Well,
terrible
when your life
husband.
vibes are
It's
just
awful.
completely polar opposite, that's not a good,
Yeah.
successful thing.
Yeah,
at
no,
all.
she's super chill and focused, and I'm my brain's a the matrix wall of TVs and
Your brain's on 6 shots of espresso
Yep.
at all times.
Yep.
Ooh, shots.
No, that's not a huge problem
Larry's train
anymore.
of thoughts about as long as a shot.
B1's gained a little weight. Doesn't bother me though, because it goes right to her butt and her boobs. So
I
cool
feel
with
I
that.
feel the same way.
Bothers you.
Hey, they go to the right places.
Yeah.
Works for me. Now this next one drives me up a fucking wall, and I have had this conversation with B1. I've asked her this repeatedly because when you get a divorce from someone and you start dating someone like 14 years younger than you, there's a kind of like a little bit of like, hey, look at this hot chick I'm with, kind of a thing with it. You know what I mean? It's not the reason. It's just kind of a sweet byproduct of being with a younger, beautiful woman.
It's a real bonus.
It's a bonus. Yes. It's, it's the, you're not saying a trophy wife, but look, I've got this. That's what,
staple.
because we live in a world of cavemen like me, you look around and go, damn, good for him. You know what I mean? One of those. And then, damn,
Guys
look at what
give you the
she's
hoo-hoo
look what
with
she's
it.
wearing.
I was just thinking of
Guys walk by and go, you the who.
Yeah,
Like,
you get the
"Who?"
head nod. You're like, all right, player. Look at you. Especially the older guys with the younger guys. We see each other.
yeah.
We nod. And I go, yeah, okay. People ask if that's your daughter too. That just happened at the last wedding I was at. She was there helping. But I ask this to be one all the time because she does this and it makes me crazy because
is number
she
one.
hangs out with me and dresses like a grandma.
Yep.
She goes out with her friends and dresses like a slut. And she says, why does my wife dress sexy when she goes outside, but never when it's with me? So this is seriously, it drives me. Dan, do you have this?
I don't know. I would say Allie does, like, if she has bachelorette party, she's pulling out the nice dresses. She's getting totally done up. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
you have to announce it's a good time. You have to make time to get dressed up when you're in a
Stop
relationship.
talking.
Not for you, though.
No,
She's not getting dressed up for you. Does it bother you?
No, because I don't really dress up to. I don't.
Well, yeah, we're
put
not
on-
asking if you get
Would
dressed
you
up.
want her
Or
to?
does
Well,
it?
I feel like we try to match each other a lot. Like if I do dress up,
Yeah.
she'll look and she'll be like, "Oh no, I need to change."
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm-
relate because
so-
I'm like, oh, you bringing this energy, I have
Yeah.
to match.
That's so funny. So my wife and I were gonna go out. It was last week, and she came up to the studio to pick me up, and I was trying to decide should I keep the joggers I had on or change the jeans? And my wife was like, yeah, you look fine. And the one thing I say about my wife too is like she's guilty of that one. Every time she goes to work or like she's hanging out with her friends, to the nines.
Yeah,
Like,
it's the cleavage
damn.
hanging out,
We-
booties popping, all that stuff, right?
We go out, I don't get any of that.
Nothing.
So that's why I twisted it. Hey, when you leave work, just come pick me up. You know,
Yeah,
we'll
wear your
go
work
out.
outfit. Oh, okay.
So, I'm trying to get away with the joggers still, though. And I'm asking her, should I get into the jeans? And Allie actually said Allie didn't even know where we were going. She just hears the conversation. She was like, you need to put them jeans on.
No.
Yeah, I did. I was like, I looked at your wife and I said, you have to put the jeans on. It's gonna
you gotta-
match.
I guess
She
people
brought you a
would do
change of shoes too, didn't she?
No,
She's like
that
those
was me.
sneakers.
I I
Oh.
coordinate. I brought the extra outfit.
Okay,
I just
he
didn't
was
know I
half
wanted
prepped.
to get in.
She brought the trousers.
No, I brought everything.
Okay.
She's not gonna carry my clothes. That is
Okay.
not-
Okay.
All right, so here's one. Dan, have you ever had this concern of Allie? Why is it that when I tell my wife I need some peace and quiet for an hour, she wants to tell me a long-winded story?
This one
This
actually
one
does
happens.
it.
Okay.
This one does.
All right.
This
Yeah.
resonates. Yeah.
I do a lot of music stuff. I got hobbies and I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go do my music thing for a little bit, and I'll be in there, mixing or doing something, and a great story just came up that
Just
Allie has
popped
to-
in my brain
Yeah.
really quick that I
was
forgot about.
wondering, dinner's soon. We should eat soon, and I was wondering what you want to go out, or you want to? And I'm like,
You're like, figure it out.
It's not
I'm
always
working.
I'm
food
actually in the
based
middle.
either.
I told you I was going to work on this for a little bit. actually.
Okay, all right, good. All right, see, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, all right, Allie. All
Yeah,
right.
it's bad. I definitely have a little bit of a I'm a fast-paced person. I definitely forget and I think of things kind of on the whim, and I'll just approach you kind of randomly like, hey, I just remembered my dad called like Tuesday and I know it's Thursday, but I was really supposed to ask you about, do you want to get tires on
Yeah,
your
leave
car?
the guy alone. Let him be, Allie.
this
Come
is
social
on.
cues.
Leave
This is
him
definitely
alone.
across the board type things. I think
Yeah.
we kind of all face a little.
You want to
bit of
know
these.
the most annoying thing in the world that somebody can do? When you're both just chilling, doing your own thing, right? Like you're scrolling on your phone, they're scrolling on their phone, and for some reason, they decide that the things that they're looking at on their social media, the things they've chosen to hit the follow button on, are way more important than the things you've chosen to hit the follow button on. And then literally while you're in the middle of doing this on your phone, they walk up with their phone and go, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
For sure.
So that's what they do. They just and I have to look at her and go, the things that I'm scrolling through, I've actually chosen those specifically. I would like to see what these people are going to show me on Instagram. And
Not
then
your people.
I get the pleasure of seeing all the things that she's chosen to follow. And I'm going to let you know they're very different than the things I've chosen to follow on Instagram. Because
the other opposite side of that is when they show you something and you say, yeah, you see that number next to their followers? I'm one of them.
yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, it's the same thing though. It's just
no. Usually, dance technique is to do the and not say anything to me and keep looking at the phone, and then I'll be like, "You didn't hear a single thing I said," and he'll look right up and go, "No, you said the presidency of the United States is a 4-year constitution, and it can't be." He'll rattle off everything I said, and I'm like, "How did you hear or retain the last 5 things I said?"
Though, and that was the big mistake.
What's that?
I said I forgot to respond. Like that.
I need active listening cues.
It's a bad habit.
That's my love language. Active listening.
I don't see these. Typically, what I get is we're doing the side by side scrolling, and her music and her video starts going higher, and I look over and go, did she just raise the? And I go a little higher, and she goes higher and then higher, and I was like, hey, what is going on here?
I'm sitting there trying to watch a goddamn TV show.
I don't want to hear your video.
It's fine if you want to have it low in the background, but when you see me turn up the television and then you go turn your goddamn Instagram video up louder,
that's a cue.
That's an argument. That's a grounds.
Fight.
That's a fight. You're right. Them's fighting words.
The one that
It's almost immature.
Sorry,
you could just say, "Oh, I really want to hear this video really quick. Could you pause that?"
It's not that. It's a complete and total dissociation from the fact that there are other human beings in the world other than that person.
I would liken that to maturity level.
One or
but
the other
you could
one.
put it another way.
It's a big D move, especially in my
Wearing the
household.
pants, yeah.
It's where I got to start cranking my surround sound.
That's disrespectful.
Cranking it up and go, honey, really? She's like, why you got that?
Now,
so
this is
loud?
a common one that a lot of guys have. I used to have this problem. I don't have this problem anymore with B1. I had this with the ex-wife. Someone please explain to me why my wife asks me about stuff that needs to get done to do lists immediately when she gets home. Yes, I had this.
Well, it's because it's been on her brain all day.
Dan?
I almost feel guilty of this. Like, I if I get home, I'm like frustrated with something, and I'm walking around and I see dishes aren't done. I see like the house, the cat's litter box is full. I feel like, oh shit, I got to do this, but I'm just like exhausted from work. So I will bring them up. I'm not necessarily saying like
oh, we got to do this.
But as soon as I like mention that it needs done, I always like.
I'm reactionary as well.
Okay.
I think that's my problem.
You're like me. You react.
I definitely I take it personally, and I'll be like, I would have gotten to it, but work was so hard today, and I had all this going on, and I would have scooped the cat box on my lunch, but I had to eat. And he'll just be like, I just said we have to do it before bed. God,
and
he's so nice.
Red 88 Rex is in there in the chat saying like, I could never live with someone. I'm too introverted and absolutely need my alone time. I'm hyper independent too, and sometimes I feel like B1 kind of needed that time where she was off and doing her own thing. Everybody's got to have a little time with her, live alone and see. And then, it's great at first. And then over time, you kind of start to realize, this is boring. I like
you
can't
share your time feed with someone.
Yeah,
I think. Hey, look at this. No one's there.
I was reading an article a couple months ago that was about these couples that are married long term, 10 years plus, living in separate apartments, like in big cities. And I just honestly could not relate. I read the entire thing, and I was like, honestly, I don't know why someone would do this. How do you put up with this? Are you cheating professionally? Like, are you just like that miserable of a person you can't be around someone? How?
Did you say cheating professionally?
Right? How do you keep two separate apartments as a successfully happily married couple.
That's like a job.
Some people,
though? You
yeah.
can get
Well,
employed-
some people realize they just love each other, but they live better apart, and it doesn't mean they don't love each other. They just can't spend every waking minute with each other. Like
No,
some
I think
other
maybe
couples
that's the
can.
wrong type of love. Maybe there's a different love out there for you.
Maybe
There's something about cohabitating that's a natural and kind of human.
I agree. It's going back to caveman times. That's people. Everybody, literally, you
why they
lived
go,
in a cave together. Well, you lived in a cave together, and there was, you were fighting for each other, and it just. I know we aren't cavemen anymore, but
we
The
haven't been
instincts-
nomadic in a lot longer. So.
but then we're living in a world where things are changing. Where we might just have to put our hands over fires to make babies now, so we don't have to worry.
Regress,
about that.
you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we don't need each other anymore. This guy wants to know. This was one of the reasons why I got divorced. 100%. Other than me being a massive cheater, but the number one thing that you would drive me nuts was, why does my wife wait till it's time to get ready for bed to have these long conversations about how I feel the relationship is going, and then turn around to where it's all my fault? Oh my fucking God. This is when I was on the show too, back in the day, when we actually got there real early, like 4 a.m. early.
Ooh.
And we would get to bed, after the kid was born, get to bed at 9 or whatever. So I'm getting 5 hours of sleep. So we lay down, say goodnight. The lights would go out. I'm not lying to you. The lights would go out. 5 seconds later, I just wanted to talk about something that was going on. I'm like, what? The lights are out. And also, this is when I was a healthy F. That was unhealthy, wearing a CPAP mask. So it just, honey, what's going? We're having a relationship. You don't seem happy. And I'm like, yeah, there's a lot. Can we not do this right now? I got to get up in 4 hours. Well, maybe that's part of the problem. Is what you do for. Can we just maybe after? Well, I work when you get off work, so we won't. When should we talk about it? Because we get off
boy,
work,
remember these right now?
my
boy.
God.
That's a biggie at the house.
It was the worst. It was drive me insane, and I would then. Okay, it would be sleep there. I'd be like, okay, let's do this. Lights on, and I'm gonna make a goddamn thing out of this, and we're gonna fucking talk then. So let's dig into it, and I'm gonna tell you every fucking thing that you pissed me off about you, because now I'm supposed to be asleep and I'm fucking mad now instead. That was constantly happening, and then it would just get ugly and whoa.
I learned over the years that the reason that is done is
you're trapped.
You were at a state in your day that they felt that you were too tired to be your regular self.
Less combative.
Less combative.
Not
Yes, exactly.
See, this is
From
an
another
example
angle
of-
too, it's you also can't get good rest with something pressing on your mind. So if they didn't find a good
Correct.
opportunity to get it out
nice
to
to
you
make it all
day.
about her again.
If you're averaging
Right.
if you're averaging 4 or 5 hours in a sleep at night, and you've lived with that person for a while, and they know that when you say I need to go to bed, you need to go to bed. Especially for somebody like me who doesn't like to sleep. So when I tell you I need to sleep, you leave me the fuck alone and let me go to sleep. Dan's pointing.
Every minute is valuable when it comes down. But no, I was gonna say I kind of lost my train of thought. But
That's okay. Do you do no the sleep? The sleep.
Squirrel brain.
honestly, I feel like I get stressed out at night. Like my brain might start racing when I lay down, and I kind of tell myself to relax, because I feel like if you bring up stuff like that, you're tired and you're stressed out, and I think you kind of need to tell yourself that.
And my wife has those kind of nights too, where like she has so much on her mind that she just can't. Even though she's the one that needs to wake up early, she's like so stressed out. And luckily, I'm a night owl. I can stay up, and I'm good on like 2-3 hours of sleep. Unless I've done that like 3 days in a row or something, then I really need to rest
Then
up.
it catches up.
Other
right?
than that, I can stay up, and if she wants to talk, I'll stay up.
I turn into a monster when I don't get enough sleep.
That's him.
She knows that. B1 knows that. My ex-wife knew that, but for whatever reason, just because she cared about our relationship. That's really the crux of it. Is she cared more than I did, and she wanted to fix it, and I did. I wanted to
tried
go to
out
sleep, which scares me, because half the time when B1 and I want to fight, it's about her wanting to nap and not addressing the things that we have in our relationship. So a little concerning.
A little more mature.
Now this is an interesting one. Cut to this one. Now it's 7:10. This might be a lengthy answer, I think, going around the room.
Well, maybe after yesterday,
Oh.
you know.
Oh.
The question is, so I want to ask my wife to have a poly relationship, but not sure to go about it. Now, I outwardly say over and over and over again, let's fuck. I'll do whatever. You know, I'm kinky and deviant. Whatever you want, let's do whatever. Let's try whatever. You know what I mean? I'm really open. Let's see what you want. Let's try.
Right,
And
you don't
she's
wanna
Am I still not allowed
she's
to
like-
answer?
Well, she's like, well, hold on. She says to me, nobody's touching you and nobody's touching me. That's it. I'm not sharing you, and it's weird if you're even would consider sharing me. And I'm just like, all right. So, now it is 7:00, 7:10. Larry's got to go on vacation. I see him in the texting away over there because I think he's getting yelled at because he's supposed to be at home packing by
I
now.
texted twice.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm busting your chops. I'm just kidding. I'm using. You got to pick up my
I
social
get
cue.
you, and I also
Why?
you know how I'm going to respond when you say that. You know how
It was actually 4 times.
I think you got to understand the social cue I was trying to do is a nice, simple segue to get out of the show. There, Larry.
I like it.
You got to pick up on
I like
it there.
that.
I
He
was-
likes
but
to
he just-
deflect,
but he
blame
gets-
it on other
But
people.
he gets angry.
Ah.
Gets angry then.
Just blame it on him.
So
Blame it on the alcohol.
We're gonna get copyrighted. Chill out.
Again.
I just heard that on my road trip over the weekend. That's no way. I was jamming.
Playing the
All right.
oldies. I mean, they're
Yeah.
basically oldies at this point.
what the hell are you guys talking about? Anyway,
Jamie Foxx.
I get it.
Wait, he doesn't know?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about, but I don't think anybody cares. Let's see. There was one weird thing I just read in here in the chat, but we're gonna run out of time. There was some weird circadian rhythm disorder. Not weird, but a circadian rhythm disorder that Red 88 Rex mentioned that I've never seen before. And I'm fascinated
I think it was DPSD.
by circadian rhythm disorders. Yeah, DSPD, circadian
Sure.
rhythm disorder, which makes her a natural night owl, jet lagged in the morning, could not deal with not being able to sleep when I need it. So, but I have to look more into this because I think circadian rhythm disorders are interesting. People who just can't figure out, like blind people, they never know what time it is because they
Right.
can't see the light or dark or whatever.
Right.
So they just, they live. Time's not real to them almost.
Really, people have that?
Like people that
Yeah.
live in Alaska
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like when
definitely
it's
that.
dark all
It
the
happens
time.
to older people too. Like as you
Fascinated
get
by it.
more elderly, you can kind of lose your circadian rhythm because your hormones are off.
That's why you eat dinner at like 3:30.
Yeah,
Correct.
They
Wow.
just kind of wake up in the middle of the night. Yeah.
Now, I did mention Larry is going to be going out of town. You're leaving tomorrow, correct?
Like
Or
this
oh,
morning.
this evening,
I
right?
like-
And, like
I
that's
leave
why I
in,
said.
like,
That's why I
7
said he's
hours.
texting and said he's supposed to be at home. He's supposed to be packing, and he's here shooting the shit with us. His wife saying, "Don't get drunk before the plane flight. You don't drink too much before the flight, or they won't let you fly to Ecuador." And it was along those lines.
No, she wanted to know what I wanted for dinner. It's
Even
actually
better.
very, very nice.
Nice. You're so defensive right now. What's the matter?
No,
I'm not defensive.
Seems salty.
said,
Yeah?
like, I just
Am I
said-
picking up on my
He
Lou?
shot me a look, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
That's I don't know what happened. I don't know.
He's tired of being the reason we're late. We're
Yeah.
leaving.
Well, he wasn't. Well, there's
I'm
good
kidding.
reason to be late yesterday, but it was his fault. Doesn't matter. But no, he
Well, Dan's gonna
does
be
have to
shutting
get
the
going.
show down and everything today. So
He
Oh,
does have to get
nice.
going because you're leaving for Ecuador in like 6 hours.
Yes.
Doing the family trip.
yeah, yes,
Yes. Now, when do you get back again?
August, like I guess you would call it the second week of August.
So
Like
what?
the beginning or the end, bro.
It's the beginning of the week,
Oh, okay.
beginning of the second week.
Dan needs to know because he's sweating every day.
So what?
So today he was like
When are you going to be back? 8th or 9th? Which day?
the 9th, I believe. I travel on the 8th, but I don't get here because I have a stay.
So when are you going to be back here on the show then? The 10th, you think then? Or
I'll
are you gonna
I will be back on the 10th. I may make the 9th show, but I'll be back on the 10th
All right.
for sure.
All right. So, for those of you that don't like Larry, you're going to enjoy the next, 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 episodes or so.
And for
If you
those of
do
you
like-
that only like Larry, good luck. Stick in there, please.
Yeah, you're screwed. You're screwed. But no, I
Are there
think
fans who just watch just because
I
of me?
think-
I hope so.
I think you have a
Just- just
strong,
because of me.
small
you do.
group.
I think everybody likes people. Don't like people. What are people fighting about in the chat right now? There's an argument in the chat. It's starting to piss me off. I'm seeing people being mean to her, jumping to other people's defense and things like this in chat. What's going on? I've told you guys, if there's an argument in the chat, the League of Dummies are supposed to call in and let the head dummy rule on what's going on instead of just doing it in the chat. It's very frustrating to me. You want to argue all you want. Call the fucking show. 844-HIT-DUMB. 844-448-3862. It's very simple. We provide the chat for you, the forum for you. Just fucking call. It's very simple.
But we
I'd
pay
love to
for
know.
these phones.
I would love to know what's going on. Somebody other than Mikey. Love Mikey, but other people can pick up the phone. Mikey, what's going on in the chat?
Yo, there's nothing going on in the chat, bro. We're just talking.
No, there's
Unless it's all people that got
Skeletor
me blocked.
talks.
I mean,
People
we're
are
talking
yelling at people. There are people yelling at people in there.
I heard people are tripping.
People are
It's a
calling
crazy
people.
chat
There's
today.
name calling going on right now. It's frustrating.
Oh, I didn't see none of that. Most of all those people must have me blocked. They must think I'm obnoxious or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
You can't see if people talk
don't
crap
know.
about you if they're
I don't
blocked.
see it. We were talking about PTSD and the DPSD thing.
No, there's other. Okay. There's people. Yeah, there's some argument going on.
He went to his
I don't know what he's
PTSD
talking
doctor
about.
today too. and
No,
he
there's
forgot to
they're
tell
I'm
us.
watching these people call each other names. Who's defending who in a chat? It's just weird. So it's just odd.
Yeah, it's the same too. I don't know. I mean, somebody said something about what they got and what they do and what they like, and somebody said no, that they don't care, but they do because they took the time to say they don't care. So I don't know what to do with that. You know.
All right. Well, Larry, I hope you have a fun trip. I hope you have safe travels. Do you guys have anything specifically interesting you're doing on the trip?
Yeah. Usually when we go down there, we hang out with my wife's old classmates from her college days.
Okay.
It's really high school. They call it college down there. But
Okay.
we hang out with her friends, so we always have like this reunion chat to prep for when we go down there. So that's this weekend.
What, like
Then-
you have to go, all right, these are their names because you don't remember any of them, kind of a thing? That's the
Oh,
reunion
no,
chat?
I
What do you mean?
I mean, I remember their names. This
No,
is a
what's-
chat. They
actual
prep
on a
everything.
phone.
Like where we're gonna meet. Like it's a messenger, Facebook
I see what
messenger
you
thing.
mean.
It's like where we're gonna meet. what
I
we're
thought
gonna
you meant
do,
because
all that
I
stuff.
used to have to do this with B1's huge Italian family.
Oh,
Like before some holidays when I first started dating her, because there's Anthony, Michael, Tony, every
Yeah.
different Italian
just keep
name
names
you can
and
think
pictures,
of.
right?
Yeah, I would have to say, okay, which uncle's who, which uncles has which kid, and aunt and uncle have which kid, and all that stuff. It was always a prep before everything to try to make sure I could remember everybody, because I didn't want to be rude, because they're always very nice to me. But there's so many people to remember. Because
No, in Ecuador they like saying each other's names. They like telling them their names over and over again.
no, I thought you were saying you had to prep up for it, and she was saying, "Oh, you remember this person? Don't mess it up." So
I think we're gonna spend some time in the city more than we usually do. So like we got a little hostel in the city that we'll stay at instead of staying at the house in the little village.
You're going to
That
stay
should
at
be
like
nice.
a shared hostel?
Is that what that? There might not be a
Hostel is shared. Like
Oh, yeah, it's a
bunk
hotel.
beds,
Oh,
big
yeah.
room,
It's a
one
hotel.
bathroom for 30 people. That's a hostel.
It's small, but it's a hotel.
Maybe it's just because you're in Ecuador. They call it a hostel. Is that?
Maybe that.
Good
No.
luck. Please tell us
I
what
don't
it's
know.
like.
That's a-
Because
you know what hostel is?
Yeah,
right?
hostel.
yeah, hostel's
know
a
what?
hostel, dude.
I never heard you say we're going to a hostel.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know.
going
It's
to a
just a
hostel,
hotel.
Larry.
Yeah, it has to be a hotel. I don't think, lady.
She wouldn't roll like that.
No, hell no.
But who booked everything? You or her?
We usually book things together.
Well, I think this was a major
Larry
oversight.
booked
Good
the
luck at the hostel. Good luck.
Guard your kidney.
Don't fall asleep at night. Yep. Don't take any heavy pharmaceuticals. Guard your kidneys.
I shouldn't say that here.
How
but
much weed are you gonna put up your butt?
I'm not saying that here.
No, you were saying off air. He was
A
telling
few
me off the
condoms
air.
worth, he said.
He was off there. He was like, "Do you guys have any like empty dildos? Like you take the batteries out of them, Allie?
Do you have any magnums, bro?
That's the real reason why Ali brought the camera in, because Larry has to pack.
We gotta see if it's visible
idea.
from just the entrance. If we've gotten through that second anal muscle.
I was thinking like, okay, if I put enough weed, if I put a weed together and then wrapped it up in like a little cylinder in aluminum foil and then put that in the dildo like it was the battery.
Yeah.
does it
Foil?
show up- aluminum foil.
Foil.
If it's aluminum foil and then it shows up on like the the X-ray, the
Yeah,
scanner, and everything would have just looked like a wiggly battery or something. Like, but I could still make it look like a battery or something, right? Just stick it in
No,
there, and
it's
then
gonna
you
look like
know.
a bomb. It's gonna look like a bomb.
Shove it up there. I'm going to see. Let's
Definitely don't do that.
Good old dildo.
Come on, we'll just do the.
If
just
there's
do
breaking
we'll just,
news
we'll
for
just, we'll just
Cleveland
record your
Airport
face
tonight.
as you stuff. Come on, we'll just get your face.
Yes.
I got my ways.
Come on. Do it for the listeners. Do it for the league, man. Do it for the league of dummies.
In like a sandwich bag or something, or like a condom.
You could do it right. I don't know. Whatever works
Trust
for
the
you,
condom,
man. I don't
not
care.
the Ziploc.
Well, I'm not
Don't
gonna
do
stick nothing
that.
up my ass because I gotta go through the little X-ray thing. I would rather them see it in my suitcase than see it in my ass and want to take it out. Like that's.
I
what I'm
don't
saying.
think the X-rays are doing the human bodies unless you get pulled for a secondary.
Oh no, they do.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
they
No, you-
do.
they-
That's the
Cleveland.
one where they tell you come through, put your hands in the air,
And it
all
spins.
that. Yeah,
Yes.
like you're under arrest and shit.
And Cleveland Hopkins has a dog as well that follows you. So good luck.
An ass sniffing dog.
Ass sniffing dog. Right behind you, too.
All right.
Probably just
well-
a bomb sniffing dog, but it's there to make you sweat.
Oh no, they're sniffing for fruit. They're sniffing for drugs.
I've heard they're
for all
not
that
supposed to be
stuff.
trained for marijuana anymore since it's a state to state licensure. The people who train dogs cannot always send them off to somewhere that be trained appropriately. Like you
Well, I'm not
can't
going
train
state
a
to
dog
state, so
to sniff for.
I actually
yeah.
know the answer to that. I don't know that.
They're
So,
usually narcotics and bomb.
we'll
Joe
find
T,
out if I make it.
Joe T's wondering, are you afraid to get arrested by TSA by smuggling weed?
nah, no,
Nah.
I'm not.
Because you're not doing it, right?
Because I don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doing what?
There's probably some shade in Ecuador. So
I'm not even.
Oh yeah,
in
what's
this-
the rules there? Is it
I'm
illegal?
not even in
What's
this
the
conversation. I don't know
weed
what to-
sitch in Ecuador? Is it totally illegal? Like you get in trouble big time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like weed to them is like cocaine.
That's
I
what it
would
was
think.
like in
Yeah.
Mexico when I went. When I asked the guy, we went to a resort that won the trip that B1 won from Ellen. We went to that trip in Mexico, and they have like we were fortunate because she won a sweet trip. So they put you like in the sweet cabana, and you have like they call it your butler, but it's basically just the person who runs
Attendant.
errands. Yeah, just like yeah. And so he, very nice guy, but I said to him one day, I was like, so he's over to what do you need, all that stuff, and all the different. I said all the red wine, bring it, I want all that, and then I said also, where can I find some weed here? And he said, oh, do you not like the landscape? And I said, no, pot, marijuana. I mean, I just straight up, and like he was like, sir, that is very legal in Mexico, very legal. Like he was just so completely just like, no. There's
were you on a resort or something?
yeah, we were at a resort. Yeah.
They're trained.
Well, I was expecting him to at least like have like once he said his spiel, once the door closed, he'd be like,
But here.
yeah. So by the way, here's Javier over here.
My primo.
Yeah, here, your
My
buddy's,
primo.
my buddy's here. Gonna he just works on the hot tubs, but he'll hook you up with some weed or whatever.
No,
So-
I've never gotten any in Ecuador. I've gotten weed in Ecuador. But
Joe
I
T's
also
such-
think that it's easier to get cocaine than it was to get weed then. But
Yeah,
I
I
never
don't-
went and got cocaine. That's what I
Did you?
I never got cocaine in
Oh,
Ecuador.
should have. I
no.
bet it's nice and good down there. So, Larry says, excuse me, Joe T said you're going to be the Brittany Griner of Ecuador. I hope not. We don't want to
We
lose
need
Larry.
you, man.
Yeah, we need Larry.
Come back.
You guys gonna hear me out?
What? So
Dan
make
will
sure
come-
you take
Dan
yourself.
will come get you.
Sandy Cheeks is on it, man. I tell you what, good for her and the super fan in there. And I did see another super fan from Baby Maker said, Larry, have a great trip and safe travels. And then, of course, this next one I said from Sandy Cheeks. She said to do a new segment, LOL, Larry on location, live from Ecuador. I think we definitely
that's not allowed. She can't. She named segments.
Can't name
how
segments
she
on
can
air,
do
man.
it. She could do it.
I like it though.
What?
He liked the last one. A
He can
super
do
fan suggested too.
I'll
He's
give
a
it-
real fan of those.
All right, so all
We
right,
know who we
Just
see who's
we.
creative
It's
around here.
It's a we can't do
Sandy
it.
Cheeks, man. All right, so are you going to do that? You're going to chime in from Ecuador if you can a few times?
Yeah, before I get out
Are
of
you-
here, I'll set some stuff up. Kind of show Dan.
All right.
What I got, and we'll.
You're not going to get yelled at by there's no digital ban on this trip like there
That's
was on the
actually on
Niagara
you. I
Falls
mean,
trip.
when you say to hit this button, then I'm going to hit this button. Why would I?
No electronics on vacation.
Oh,
Oh,
a digital
yeah.
How are you
ban.
talking
Oh.
about? Yeah, what are you talking
You're
about?
not even allowed to have your phone. Take photos.
Did she say we don't want
No, I think-
another no electronic vacation or?
No, she's not gonna. She's got to have her electronic. Put it this way.
See,
She
that
needs-
was
she
about
needs to
spending
have
time
her
with the
stuff, so
kids,
it's
not
gonna
spending
be-
time with Larry.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't need to spend that much time with me, and she got me doing some other shit. So.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So that's what I was just asking. I'm not sweating. I'm just curious because I know there was a rule on the last trip. So
I think like the first full day we're down there, she's already telling me like I'm gonna be peaced out. I'm going with my friend, and we're gonna do some shit. And I'm just like, all right, well,
That's
Are
a
you gonna-
real
maybe I
big
join
porn
you. I
on your
guess I'll
phone
join
day,
you.
right?
You know,
so what do you do
I'm
on
myself?
that? Stick hang out with her family, or do you go explore on your own?
Sometimes I go explore on my own, or just hang around the town, the little village.
I mean, do they have
Smoke.
scooters?
No
scooters?
They have they got bicycles, but I don't want a bicycle. I
Yeah,
don't
no,
wanna
that
be riding a
sucks.
bike.
Yeah, no, that sucks.
They got horses. Every now and then I can get my hands on a horse.
Dude.
You can just
that's
get your
cool.
hands on a
That's
horse.
what you got to be doing. If you don't get on a horse and get alive, if you don't VMix back from
Gallivanting
you up
around
on a
town?
goddamn horse,
That's a-
fucking clippity clopping around.
I got so many videos of me on horses.
You ride horses like a lot?
When I'm in Ecuador, yeah, they got horses around.
I know, but not live on our show.
I'm like
that's what I'm
terrified of
talking
horses.
about.
I
There
try
you
to do it live on a horsey.
There you go. Okay.
No.
That was weird. Okay. All right, guys. That's going to wrap things up for another dumb show.
It just felt like it was like go live in a car. You know, like it felt like the same thing. Never mind.
Well, I think it would just people would be interested in seeing you do anything from another foreign country. I think that's kind of the purpose of what
Please.
we're trying to.
Yeah, please mount a horse
Never
and
mind. I don't know why
mix
this is,
in.
I don't
And
know
that's
why I have to
cool.
explain this, but all righty, guys. I hope you guys have Larry safe trip, safe travels. I hope you have a lot of fun.
Thank you.
Dan, Allie, Lou will be around, and we'll be back tomorrow. I think Campy's hanging out tomorrow as well too. So I think Dan's going to be running the video stuff over there, and then we'll be hanging out. We'll see what happens. So we'll see. B1 comes kicks at 2. Who knows? We might be full house again. Who knows? So you guys have a great one. We'll be back live tomorrow at 5. We are out of here. See ya. Bye.